Hey folks, good morning. I hope everyone is cool. I've already told you what is going to happen in this first part of this live. Mm, those people who are not interested, you don't need to stay over here. Try to join me around 9:45, something like that. 9:45, sorry, 8:45 or something like that. Okay. I really would love to know how many of you are like. I can see like 12 people over here. I can see only Donichu. Donchu is here. Instead of Donchu, who is here? Who else is here? Please let me know at the beginning. Okay. And please don't forget to leave the like. Please don't forget about that. Leave the like. At the same time, please let me know who else is over here. I need to see the names. Okay, Jinshit is here. Thanks for the penguin, by the way, Jinshit. And don't you, both of you. Okay. Anthony is here. Jinshit, Anthony, and don't you. Anyone else? I can see like 19 people. It's not gonna be the 8:30 news. I'm not going to talk about this price action over here until 8:45. So make sure that you are not here to listen any kind of or expecting any kind of price action reading right now until 8:45. Don't think like that. We will just talk about something else instead of the price action. Okay, Vlad is here. Vlad. Vlad is here. Hello. Hey, brother. Hey, Jillian. Good morning. Fadi, thank you for being over here, brother. Bilmont, thank you. And Ronaldo. Okay, I got some of you. That's enough, I think. Don't want to waste the time because the time is precious for you and me. So let me start talking. This is gonna be the rant again. No price action, nothing until 8:45. If you want to leave, you are most welcome. Come back around 8:45 when I will talk about the price action. First of all, I would love to thanks to all of you because of this subscriber 11,403 subscribers. Okay, right now I have 11,400 subscriber right now. At the beginning when I started this live streaming, I didn't have this much subscriber. I had like 0 subscriber, 1 subscriber, 10 subscriber, 15 subscriber, something like that. Some of you are still over here from the very beginning when I had like 0 subscriber, something like that. From there to until now, some of you are still over here. Some of you have joined me later, maybe like when I have 500 subscriber or maybe on 1000 subscribers, some like that way. Okay, some of you joined me like after 5000 subscriber, after 10,000 subscribers, after 1 year, after 1.5 year. Those people who are with me from the beginning, exactly from the beginning, you have seen my ups and downs, the way I read the market. Maybe it has, I mean, increased a lot in a better way. Maybe it has decreased a lot in a bad way. Okay, like I did wrong now rather than before. Maybe I'm doing good now rather than before. Whatever it is, those people are able to understand everything what I'm showing right now. Today's morning, Dunchu told me that I have a lot of rules, not in a bad way. Of course, it's good because if you have more rules, that means you are more conservative. So it's not a bad thing. Of course, it's a good thing. But I would love to focus on that point where he told that I have a lot of rules. I have a lot of fair value cap I'm using, order block rules, a lot of things, right? Now, the problem is those people who joined me later. Okay, maybe yesterday some of you have joined, like near about 11 people joined yesterday. Those people are absolutely new over here. There are two type of channel on this YouTube. There is two type of channels who are doing the trading. One is like they're trading. They're not focusing on teaching or explaining the price action. They're just trading. For example, Tania, uh, then who else is here? Lumi traders, then future scalpers. They're just trading. Okay, they're not focusing on teaching or nothing like that way. They will trade. Some of them are copying their trade. They're getting profit or maybe they're getting loss. This is all. Okay, every day they will come. They will trade. It's a winning trade. Good. It's a losing trade. Good. Let it go. Some people are doing only teaching. They're not trading. I can just give the example of ICT himself. He is the one who is actually doing it better than anyone else. So he's the mentor of every other so-called mentor like T2. Okay, he is the mentor of every other mentor, every other guru. Everything regarding this ICT concepts or regarding to this FVZ, then everything comes from this guy, ICT or Michael J. Huddleston. So on the social media, you see that CRT, DRT, blah blah blah. Lot of these things. Okay, they are just rebranding. Inversion fair value gap, perfect inversion fair value gap. They're claiming this is their invention. No, everything is false. This CRT, DRT, inverse gap, all the things you are saying, this is all came from ICT himself. So what happened? Later they have modified. Like I have modified the FVZ. I called them last FVZ, entry FVZ, FVZ, something like that. I renamed that. But this FVZ came from ICT. Later, what I have done, I have tried to find out which FVZ is more important rather than others FVZ. And then I find out, oh, this one. Okay, then I'm going to give it a name, last FVZ, because I need a name so that I can refer to that exact FVZ every time. If I could say, mark this one without a name, I would say that this FVZ is important. Okay, for example, this FVZ is important. Please focus on that FVZ. Later, when I would show you another FVZ in the middle, maybe this FVZ, I showed you that. You'd never understand that what is the importance of this FVZ and what is the importance of this FVZ. So what I have done, I have told you that, brother, this is, I called it last FVZ. So whenever I'm calling it last FVZ or LFVZ, you know that what I mean to say. You already know that. Those people who joined me like yesterday, they don't know what is this. They have no idea why I'm calling it an LFVZ, why it is not the same like other FVZ, what is the difference with this FVZ. Now, the thing I told you at the beginning, there are two type of channel, right? Ones are just doing the trading, ones are doing only the teaching. What I am doing, I'm not only trading, but also explaining, but also teaching. I'm not a teacher, I'm learning with you guys, but for the sake of this conversation, I have to say, like, I'm teaching over here with the live execution so that it can build your confidence to go for the trade or to find out something again and again. That is all I'm doing. I'm not only trading like Tania, I'm not only teaching like ICT. I'm just doing both of them, like ICT, like Tania. So first what I do, I start my live like ICT himself, then I finish my live like Tania. This is how I'm doing. I'm not saying that I'm special, I'm better than them. No, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying what I'm doing over here. Those people who are joined me yesterday, and they are seeing that, okay, this guy is marking a gap and he's saying that this is gonna be worked like 3 times, it is gonna be broken, then he's going to remove this gap. Well, very complicated things. Why it is complicated? Because I came to this point after 2.5 years and you joined me yesterday. So it's gonna be complicated for you, obviously, right? As I'm not just trading, I'm trying to teach the point. Now I can't just teach the same thing from the beginning to until here. So if I would do that, I would make it a very simple. How? 15-minute gap, trade that gap, market structure shift, fair value gap, 22 IT model. Let's go for that 22 IT model again and again, every day, every day, every day. If I would do that, it would be like just trading. I'm using a model and I'm just going for that entries. This is called just trading. Now when I'm teaching, I have already finished that 22 IT model lot of times with live with all of you guys by showing that how beautifully it works again and again. Then when I moved from 22 IT model to order block, I started to show you all the logics. Now those people who are with me from the 22 IT model, think like that way. I started my stream from the 22 IT model. Now I'm doing the order block. This is gonna click on their mind why this is gonna be the order block. But those people who joined me just now for the order block, they don't know what I have done with the 22 IT model. They will think that, okay, so this is order block, this is how I'm going to do this. No, this order block came from 22 IT model. That 22 IT model came from another model. That came from another model. Like this is how it's a sequence, one after another, one after another. Those people are joining me yesterday. They will never get the point of this fair value gap, why this gap is gonna be important. It's always gonna be complicated. So what they will do, two things happened here. First, they first impressed by me because it's too much precise when I say that when this gap is gonna be broken over here, this last gap is gonna be broken, it will never close below this constant encroachment. And there they will be able to see that, oh wow, it never is going to close below this constant encroachment. Instead of that, it's going higher. They are seeing this 1 day, 2 day, 3 days, something like that. They're having this habit that this guy is so precise, let's follow him, let's copy trade him. This is the only thing they think like that way. They're not here for learning, they're not here for anything else. They are impressed by this price action reading, and they're just trying to copy trade these things. They are not interested about how I came to this result or this point, that this gap constant encroachment is not going to be broken. What was the reason behind all of these things? They don't know that because they just joined later. Now here is nothing wrong, of course they can do that. After that, when they will see it didn't work 1 day, or maybe it didn't work today, they'll just move on. Okay, let's find someone else. These people, I have no headache with them because they will keep rolling from here to there, here to there, here to there. They'll just keep rolling. They will never get any point about this concept. They will never get the success until they're not going to be stuck with one guy. It can be ICT, it can be Tania, it can be what to say, I mean the other people, whoever is. Until they're not going to be stuck with them, at least they are not going to give 6 months to them. They will keep rolling from here to there, here to there, here to there, and they will keep losing the money. Or maybe sometimes they'll get the payout, most of the time they will keep losing. This is the fate, this is the fortune, this is the final destination for them. It's very clear, very logical, and very certain. Some of them, after seeing this as well, they will stay here. Why? Because they are interested to know why this gap came very important. So they will be interested to know what was the reason behind marking this gap, not that gap. They will start to ask themselves. I'm just only interested about those people, just only those people. Whoever is here right now, I can see 58 people are watching. Go to the channel. Okay, it's T2 SMC Trader. If you search it here, T2 SMC TRADER, there will be just one channel, no other channel, not confusing, just one channel. And this channel, you see this logo over here, go to that logo, and if you come to this logo, go to the playlist. Inside the playlist, there is a folder called study. See this view full playlist? Click on that, view full playlist. First, second, third, fourth, every single video, every single video. Don't watch them for the sake of the watching. I have to finish to watch all of this video by 1 day or 2 day. So you will keep watching them like 15 hours. I mean, without any break. You are just watching them because you have to finish them. You know that if you finish this, you will be able to read all this market like the way he's marked. I mean, I'm reading. No, it's not going to work like that way. You have to do after what, for example, this market structure shift. You have opened that video. These two is, both of them are the market structure shift video. It was the only video, and then people started to get confused. So I had made another video so that you guys can understand what is market structure shift exactly. So after watching this video, just for the sake of this conversation, after watching this video, you will be in the chart and you will find out why this is the market structure shift, why that is not the market structure shift. You have to define them. You have to give at least 1 week to understand the market structure shift or something like that, or maybe fair value gap or last fair value gap or 22 YT model, whatever it is. You have to spend some times to understand, to get this point. Then when you will start to notice them, you will have a lot of confusion. Trust me, you will have a lot of confusion. When you will have the confusion, and I am doing live every day over here, you will come to the live, you will ask me, brother, why that is the market structure shift? What is gonna be the reply? I will tell you, go to the study folder, watch the market structure shift video. You will reply me, brother, I have already watched that video, but still I am confused about this. Then I will explain you. When you will ask me the question, I will always give you the same reply. Go to the study folder, watch that specific video, then you will understand what I'm doing over here. You have to reply me, brother, I have already watched that video. if you really watched it. Okay, without watching, please don't ask me, don't do this, it's wasting of time. You will tell me, brother, I have already watched that video, but still I'm confused why you are marking that one. I didn't get the point. Then I will tell you why this one is the okay. This is not okay, I'm just saying, uh, for the sake of this conversation, just giving the example. It's not the market structure shift or something like that. I will tell you why this is the market structure shift, why it is not the market structure shift. I will try to clear that to you. Now when you will finish this thing, this folder, this folder, you see that I am talking about sometimes the premium and discount. This is also here in this video, in this folder. If you go to the bottom, it's a 1 hour video, full ICT concepts in one video. But more importantly, I focused over here for the premium and discount. I explained the premium and discount over here around this area. Did I stop over here after making that video? No, I didn't stop. Every day I'm coming here, I'm showing that to you in live. Okay, without, well, sorry, with all of this expansion, with all of this live example, with all of this live example, I'm showing the same thing what I have explained over here to the live market, so that you guys can get an confidence. Oh, okay, it's not something like hindsight, though that video is not hindsight overall. It's not hindsight, it's something that work in the live market and how to feel that. When you will get all of this point and you will have lot of confusion, means you are learning. Without this, it's nearly impossible to learn these concepts. You can only do one thing, and that is copy trade. Just don't copy trade. It's not going to help you. You will never be an financial freedom. You will never get the freedom from your financial suffocation or maybe financial problem. You will never get that. You will always be dependent on someone else. We all are here in trading for our financial freedom, not to depend on T2, ICT, Tania, no, not for depending on them. We are here to depend on ourselves without any kind of help from others. Do these things, you will get, certainly you will get the freedom. That's my promise. After watching this, after analyzing all of this, oh, by the way, I would love to tell you one thing is, if any of you are interested to study this study folder, avoid this video, just watch it for the sake of this watching. Balanced price range, BPR for sure entry, avoid this one, only this video. If you watch this one, BPR, I'm telling you, brother, this whole concepts, ICT concepts, it's gonna be collapsed. You will get confused again, and again. Just this video, for the sake of this video, for the sake of watching, just watch it, just watch it. But don't try to understand the balanced price range. I know that you will say, brother, on the YouTube, on the social media, there are a lot of people that are showing this so beautifully. Go to them, watch them, learn from them. But if you really would love to learn from this channel, you have to avoid the balanced price range. Don't try to understand this balanced price range. This is for your good. I'm telling you, for your good. If you watch this video, maybe there will be some ad. You will skip that ad. I will get my what to say, the ad revenue or something like that. Okay, I don't have any problem. Still, I'm saying you don't try to understand the balanced price range. If you wanna be a master of ICT concepts, this one video, this one concept, balanced price range, will break everything down to you, and you will always be confused about the market. Always. There is no other way. There is a lot of reason for that. I'm just not going inside that reason for saying why you should avoid the balanced price range. But if you don't want, no problem, just go and watch them and be master of that. If you can do that, I really appreciate it. However, when you will finish all of these things from the study folder, now you are with me from the beginning. Remember what did I say when I started my live streaming like 3 years ago, 2.5 years ago, where I was doing at the beginning. Okay, those people who are with me from that beginning, you are with them now after watching all of these videos. Not all of them, okay, actually the first few videos, but this is also important, the lower one which I'm right now showing. But this is the basic. Those people who are interested about the basic of ICT concept, this is all the basic. Basic doesn't mean like market structure sheet, fair value cap, no, not like that type of basic. This is the basic of understanding of the ICT concepts. You are now class 1. We are around class 10. You are now class 1. After watching this, all of these things, You have done 90% job. Though you are class 1, but the things we are doing in class 10, we are doing just 10 more percent than you. So you have 90% job is done. You started to understand this market. Trust me, all of these things you will start to see them in a very logical way without any kind of confusion. You have already started to understand everything. Now, brother, I don't have the time to watch all of these videos to study them. Man, please find someone else. Okay, they will make you profitable. Not I am going to be able to make you profitable. I'm not. It's not possible for me. Please leave it. Leave me. Unsubscribe me. Never come back to me. Go somebody else. I'm giving you the best advice, brother. To be honest, just go away. I'm really so happy. Tamimi, I just told that I'm not going to talk about the price action. So right now there is a new scandal. I'm not interested about any kind of price action before 9. I have to explain some other things because don't you told me something that I should clear to all of them. Because this is complicated, this is overruled. Lot of rules I have over here. Why it is like feels like that way? It's a lot of rules. I need to clear these things. That's why I choose to start the live a bit earlier. But I will talk about the price action from 9 or maybe at 8:45. I think from 9 I'll start talking about the price action. So until then, those who are not interested, you guys good to go and then come back maybe if you want around 9 by 8:45. Okay, that is the logic. After watching this study folder, when it's done, you have to jump from study folder to narrative. So this is another folder which what is called narrative. In this folder, I have just explained a specific day how the price react. In a specific day, how the price react. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and like I wanted to add one more video over here in this what is I mean the uh, folder, but I forgot later and I really so lazy, so I didn't do that. I should have done that, but I didn't do that. So it's not 100%, it's like 90% something like that. I'm so sorry for that, but I'm doing that in live actually. So you don't need to worry about that. You will get that information over here. When you will watch all of this video, this is all just a basic. You can see this 14 minutes. Within 14 minutes, I have explained the Monday. Within 11 minutes, I explained the Tuesday. It's very simple. You don't need to worry about this. Just watch them, try to take the notes, keep write it down on the paper that okay, Monday is gonna be accumulation, Tuesday this is how it is going to work, Wednesday it is going to work like that way, Thursday this way, and Friday this way. This is just a basic knowledge of the classical PO3, weekly PO3. It's not going to happen every time, but if you have this information in your mind, this is gonna help you a lot, a lot, a lot, a lot. So study folder, then go back to this narrative folder. After finishing this narrative folder, brother, I have already done the narrative folder. You have a lot of folder: London session, then trading psychology algorithm, then mentorship, NQ daily recap, read narrative, FVG concepts, macro, trade execution, trade analysis, daily bias, weekly analysis. You don't need to worry about anything else. You have to worry about the study folder, then the narrative folder. These two. When you are done with these two, come to this FVG concepts. Right now, whatever I'm doing here, everything has been explained in this folder. A very small videos, some of them are just the execution video, just the execution, some of them are the explanation. So those video you will see like 43-minute video or like 35-minute video, they have been explained. And others video, like here some videos are very small video. I don't think so. I think I moved them from here. However, just see this last paragraph for price action, ICT trading concept part 1, part 2, how to use ICT fair value gap, how to read price step by step for beginners. Don't focus on the clickbait names, just watch them. You will understand how I'm going to decide a gap is a very strong gap, a very strong gap. Okay, so here is part 1, part 2, part 3, part 4. Watch them serially and try to understand, because these are all explained step by step. This is all I'm doing right now. Now whatever I have explained here, I'm not doing the same thing, because it's, you see, it's 2 years ago. This video has been uploaded 2 years, 1 years ago. So day by day I'm making this much more precise. I'm minimizing some rules, I'm adding some rules, I'm cutting some rules from those videos and making it much more bulletproof, much more losing proof. I'm just doing it every day. Like, this is why you have to join the live streaming, because now you have an idea what I'm talking about. Now you know that why this gap is important, why I should give the importance of this gap, why this gap is important. After watching these parabolic concepts videos, now you will start to understand what I'm doing over here, and it's not gonna be feel like I have a lot of rules. It will start to feel like that way. Oh, okay, now it is clicking on my mind. I'm getting the point. Okay, that's why this is that, this is that, this is that, this is that. You will start to see that there is no rules. I'm not following any rules. I'm breaking all the rules. All the rules. I'm breaking all of them. But with a rules in a very easy way, is in a very, what to say, I mean, kind of uh, organized way. I'm breaking the rules with the rules. Trust me, I am making these concepts as easier as drinking water. But again, those people just joined me yesterday. Man, this is not gonna be very simple to you. Those people who didn't watch all of this video from the study folder, maybe you were with me from the beginning, exactly from the beginning, but you came like today, and after 2 weeks you join me again, after 2 weeks you join me again, not regularly. Those people and the people who joined me yesterday are the same. Those people who didn't study this study folder and just join me yesterday, they're the same. They have no idea what I'm doing. It's gonna be complicated for you, a very, 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 very complicated to you. So please make sure that you have understand all the things over here, and then watching. Tamimi, are you here? Can you please block this guy, Yash Kutam, something like that? Can you please block that guy? Just block him. Thank you. Just block him, brother. Don't time it out. Just block him. However, the thing I was saying, study folder, parabolic narrative, parabolic concept. Now this macro, you don't need to watch them. It is a very, like, outside of the concepts, it's something very easy, very simple. Like, you can watch them for the sake of the macro. So it's not something related with all of these things. But to understand this macro, you have to understand this study folder. You can skip this one if you don't, if you want. This daily bias, I have done a lot of videos about the daily bias, how to do that, top down analysis, how to do that. You can watch them for the sake of the watching. Daily recap, you can watch them for the sake of this watching. At the beginning I did the daily, I mean, prediction. At the end I showed you how I predicted that and how did it work perfectly. Okay, something like that. So all other things, this is the trade execution. I mean, I think how many videos do I have over there? Like, I think 90 videos. All of them are the execution, just the execution. I executed that video, sorry, the trade, and I recorded it, I put it over here. Just I did it over here. So this is something like, you don't need to watch them, you can watch them for just enjoying the video, but you have to watch the study folder, after study folder narrative folder, after narrative folder farewell gap concepts. These three folder you have to watch to understand what I'm doing right now over here, how I'm so precise. Now I would love to come yesterday's price action. I was doing the class, actually Portuguese class over there, and I was keep repeating that. This was yesterday, okay? So this was the PM session, I think. What is the PM session? Yeah, that was the PM session. I told that don't look for the sell, keep looking for the buying opportunity, keep looking for the buying opportunity. Here, exactly over there, I just told that keep looking for the buying opportunity. At the end of the session, I came back, came to the Discord live, and then I showed them what happened over here. However, morning session, what did we say? Market will fall, then it will go higher. Around the PM session, it will go higher again. Until where? Until this 15-minute last variable gap. How did I know that it is reaching toward that 15-minute last variable gap? How did I know that? From this study folder, narrative folder, and the variable gap concepts. These three things helped me to understand that it is coming from here to here. Not one day. You will count how many days my bias is wrong. You will count it by yourself. Please do that. How many days I am wrong? If you count that, you will see that most of the time I'm right. Not 100%, but most of the time I'm right about my direction. How? watching this study folder, narrative, fair value gap concepts. If you do that, then slowly you will understand that, okay, now this guy is actually talking about some logical things, and he is able to do that again and again, and I am able to do that again and again because this is logical. There is some logics behind that. Use that, it will help you to understand everything. If you don't do that and you are watching me, either you are watching me to copy my trade or you are watching me just to enjoy. Both of that area, I don't have any problem. But I didn't start this channel, this live streaming, to give you a copy trade. Go future scalper. He will give you within 5 minutes. He will give you 7 to 8 trades. Go someone else. They will give you a lot of entries. Just copy them. I really appreciate it, guys. But if you love to stay here, you have to learn this. You have to be self-dependent, and then you have to leave me for your own trading, for the sake of your own trading. You will come back to me just to give me hi. Hey brother, I got my boom. Just came here to give you the hi. I don't need you anymore. You are not important to me anymore. I already get the point how this market is going to work. I hope that you got that point at the beginning. The thing I was interested to, explain. I would love to come back to the next step. Maybe you have watched all of these things. Okay, all of these things you have already watched, and now you are the master of all of these things. Don't use whatever I'm using in the live streaming. Be the master of one concept. It can be water block, it can be breaker block, it can be fair value gap, 22 YT model, it can be mitigation block, it can be turtle soup, it can be anything. But be the master of one concept. In this market, always use one model. When you will use one model, and you already know that I'm using this model, just one model. There are all other models. I'm doing the paper trade, or I'm using this tool over here. I'm not pushing the button. I'm not testing myself to get this all of these other models. When you'll be able to do that, at least for 6 months, by is very strict with one model, move to another model. At least 6 months, 7 months, 8 months, move to other model, just to identify, can I do that? Now you will have two model. One, 22 YT model for the sake of this conversation. Second, maybe order block entry. So if I miss the 22 YT model, I am able to take that order block entry. You will keep doing this another 6 months. So already you have passed 1 year. After 1 year, you are the master of two model. Now move to another model. Because now you have already two model, but still you are missing some trade. I don't want to miss any trade. I need another model. Then add breaker block. Maybe for the sake of this conversion again. For example, just add the breaker block or the last parallel gap inverse way, or maybe the what to say inverse gap, whatever it is. Add one more model. But if you try 22 YT model here, you missed it, so you would love to go for the order block, you missed it. Maybe you would love to take the last parallel gap, you got it. If you do like this way, you will be exactly to that class 0, not 1, class 0 after 10 years. You will start to complain this ICT concepts doesn't work because you are not using them the proper way you should use it. It's not the concept, it's you. You are not using it in a logical way. Be the master of one model. All other models, you will just outline them, maybe by this or maybe by paper trade. If you are not trading your real money, you are just doing the paper trade because you are learning, then don't push the paper money. Instead of that, just use this tool to outline those other models, just to feel the market. Okay, if I would in this trade, how it would work, did it work or it didn't work? No need to feel the market, there is no problem. But you are doing just the paper money, you don't have any challenge account, you don't have any personal account, you don't have any funded account, you are just doing the paper trade. Then just paper trade with one model. It can't be different model, there should be one model, you should be master. At least 6 months you have to submit yourself 100% for one model if you want the success. Now if you don't want the success, you are trading for 2 years, you have lost a lot of money for buying the challenge account, you never get the payout, or maybe you got one or two payout, I don't care, whatever it is, still you are struggling. But you have already here for 1 year, maybe 1 year and a half, maybe 2 years, still you don't have any improvement. Why is that? Because you would love to go for any kind of entry opportunities market is going to provide you. You are not master of anything, you are trying to I mean, trying to practice doctor, like you want to be a surgery. What is what that they call? I mean, you'd love to do the surgery. At the same time, you'd love to build the building. You want to be an engineer. You want to be an artist. You want to be a driver. You want to be a athletic. You want to be a gold medal champion. Champion. Okay, you want to be everything all together. Logically, is that correct, brother? Is that good? Is that possible? You want to be a surgeon, doctor, you want to be an engineer, you want to be an artist, you want to be a teacher, you want to be an athletic, you want to be a gymnastic, you want to be everything. Think, just ask yourself logically, is that possible? Now you can say, brother, it's not something like that, it's something else. No, man, it's more than that. If you want to be a doctor, how much you will income from that practice? How much you can income? What can be your income? Even if you are the best doctor all over the world, maybe 1 million in a year. But if you can master this market, you can earn unlimited of the money from trading. If you can master of these things, if you in a if you are an engineer, how much you can earn a year? How much? This trading will bring you more than that. But brother, it's not coming. I'm spending 2 years already. Still, I'm losing money because you are not trying to be a master. One model. What you are doing, you are just taking everything market is giving you, like a beggar. You are a beggar. Market is giving you the bags, and you are just taking it. You don't care if it is like 1 cent. It is $100. You don't care about that. Are you a beggar? No, you should not be a beggar. You should be very choosy. I will take only if it provide me $10. I'm sorry to say like this way. I'm not meaning anyone to hurt, but this is how we actually do. We are the beggar. We beg the market. Please, please, this is the entry. I'm gonna take this entry. Please work. Please work. Always you beg. Stop begging, brother. Start working with the concepts. You know that exactly what you should do to get the money from this market. I'm not the beggar. I'm just not begging to you, market. If you don't give me this time, no worries. Next time I'll go for that, and I know that I'll get that. This is my right to get that profit from you. That's my right. I'm not begging something. I'm just trying to claim my rights. How is that possible? Be the master of one model. It can be any model. I'm not saying to go for the 22 IT model, but if I were you, I would go for 22 IT model. That is the best. Whatever I can understand now from this market, I got it by the 22 IT model. Until 22 IT model, this market was gambling to me. It was like a luck, pure luck. There was no logic. I have watched all of these ICT's videos, but never nothing worked for me. It was simply a random thing to me. But when I started to study the ICT model, 22 IT model, everything started to click on my mind. Oh, okay, this is working. That's why I always add the breaker block, order block, mitigation block with the 22 IT model, with a logical explanation and with the guarantee. Brother, I'm confident, 90.5% I'm confident this breaker block is going to work. Why? Because on the behind, I have seen the 22 IT model. I know that this order block is going to work, not 100%, but nearly 100%. How? Because there is a 22 IT model. This 22 IT model built everything for me. Now, is it going to work for you? I don't know. Maybe 22 IT model is hard for you. So find something good for you. That is like Marquis. I always give his example. He loves the order block and he's doing good. So if I ask him, brother, go for the 22 IT model, this Marquis will tell me, no, brother, no, I'm not interested to change it. I would like to be strict with my order block. I don't care how beautiful that 22 IT model is. I'm not going to take it. I will only go for the order block, and he's doing it every day. He's sharing the payout as well. He's trying to be the master of order block so that he can challenge me. I'm saying this as a personal way, okay, because he's my brother, so I know that he's not going to mind. So you would love to do that to challenge me, brother. This order block is right, you're wrong. I'm happy if you can challenge me, you can prove me wrong. I'm happy, I will learn from you. I accept that you will be the master of 22 IT model and you will prove me, brother. I'm saying this is not a valid 22 IT model, and you are saying, brother, this is the valid 22 IT model. You will see that it will work. Why? That is the reason. I am the master of 22 IT model. So you are wrong, brother. I'm happy, brother, to learn from you. But you have to be the master. Now you are using 22 IT model, you are using word block, you are using breaker block. It never, ever, ever, ever bring you the success. Try it. You have already tried 1 year, 2 year, 3 year, whatever it is. You have already tried. What is the result? Oh, brother, I need more experience. People are making money by 6 months, and you have already spent 3 years. You still losing the money. Why? You are doing something wrong. Something is wrong. What is wrong? Your model choosing. Whatever you are choosing, you're just begging the market to give you the entry from every kind of PDRA. No, please don't do that. The third and the last part before finishing this rant. I have watched all of your study folder video, fair value cap concepts video, and the narrative video, and then I am the master of 22 IT model. I am the master of 22 IT model. Brother, still I'm a loser. I'm not able to get the payout. Why is that happening? The last but not least, the most important part, the 99% part, the most important part of trading, of life, of everything is psychology. This is the game changer. Now, psychology is something, if I would love to start to talk, it will never finish. It will never finish, never finish, never finish. So what I have done, uh, I'm the wizard, right? So I should give you something that is easy, that should be very easy to understand, very easy to apply, very easy. It should be very easy, right? So I'm doing that. If you have the psychological problem, today I have opened a poll here. You can see, let me know your weak points. Psychology, price action, other. Please explain to the comment box. Just a second, there is a sound, ambulance sound. Let it go. Okay, so I can see that 69.9% people out of 68 people, 69% people has the psychological problem. I know that you have watched the videos from the Mark Douglas, Trading in the Zone, Rich Dad, Poor Dad, or all of these videos. You have watched a lot of psychological video to build a strong psychology. Forget about everything. Now you can watch them for your real life, but if you would love to be a successful trader, and in trading, not in your life, I'm talking about the trading, forget everything else, whatever you know until now. Just use this thing for improvement of your psychology. I'm talking this, all of these people, this 70% people out of 69 votes, 70% people. If you are struggling with psychology, use it. One win or two loss maximum with your accounts. That should be your trade in a day. It means you have already mastered the model. Okay, remember all other things I have explained, this is gonna come after that. So if you are going for that different type of model, it's not going to work for you. Everything as a sequence, as I told at the beginning, everything is according to the sequence. Now you are good with order block, you only want to use the order block. If there is an order block, I will take the entry, and there is a order block, you took the entry, that's a winning trade. Your target was $500. This market go until $499, then reversed and stopped you out to the break even. After the commission, you have $1 profit, or maybe you don't have any profit, zero, zero. You pushed the button one time, right? And it's zero, not a loss, it's zero. Stop trading for that day. You're done. Now maybe it reversed and it's a -$1, -$1. That means it's a loss. Try one more time. That is also a loss, maybe $500 loss. Stop. Your trading for that specific day is done. No more trade is valid for you. This is the first rules for improving your psychology. I'm telling these people, 68% people out of 71 votes. Psychology, you don't need to worry about that trading in the zone. You don't need to worry about anything else. Just use this to improve your psychology. One win, stop. Two loss, stop. The second rules, maximum 3 micro. I'm giving this example depending on the 50k account, okay, 50k funded account, maximum 3 micro. I don't care how beautiful setup is that water block entry or 22 item model, whatever it is, how strong feelings it's working for you, how much confident you that it's going to work. I don't care about anything else. You can't go more than 3 micro contract maximum. You want to go for 1 micro contract, I don't have any problem. You want to go with 2 micro contract, I don't have any problem. You want to go 3 micro contract maximum, okay, until then you're good. First, 1 win, 2 loss, stop. Second, maximum 3 micro contract. Last but not least, divide your max drawdown and don't take risk more than 5%. It means maybe for your 50k account, okay, for the 50k account, your maximum drawdown for the sake of this conversion thing like $2,000. Now for $2,000, your risk is 5%. You can't take more than 5%. So it's gonna be $100. So in that one trade, you are not allowed to take more than $100 risk. It should be $99. How I'm going to implement all of these things here, okay? So for example, there is a trade. Your stop loss is gonna be like maybe $25, okay? So 25 handle, think like that way, 25 handle. Now if you take 3 micro contract, $25 3 micro contract is gonna be $150. You're not allowed to take 3 micro contract. If you take 2 micro contract, it's gonna 25 handle, right? So 2 micro contract, it's gonna be $100. Okay, let's go for the trade, brother. It's $101 acceptable, $102 acceptable, $105 acceptable. Not exactly 100, but around 100. Not going to be 6%, think like that. Not it's not going to be 6%, 7%, something like that. No. But brother, if I would love to take that entry, I would love to go for the, this should be your maximum, I mean, stop loss. Remember, you can't minimize this stop loss. What you can do, you can compromise your entry to increase your contract size to 3 micro contract maximum. So if you take the entry over here, 25 handle, you can take maximum 2 micro contract entry maximum, because it's gonna follow the rules of your 5% rules. Now I would love to go for the 3 micro contract. Then you have to minimize your entry. You can't minimize your stop loss to the here. You can't do that. Your stop loss has to be here, but you can minimize your entry point. Maybe there will be some problem. Sometimes you will miss the trade. Okay, if you want that 3 micro contract entry, sometimes you have to miss the trade. There is no problem, or there is nothing wrong. You took the entry here and your stop loss is kind of 20 handle. Okay, just for the sake of this conversation, 20 handle. Brother, 20 handle stop loss, what can I do? If I go for the 3 micro contract, it's gonna be $120, $22. No, it's not valid. Either you have to minimize this, or you have to take the entry with 2 micro contract. Later you will add one more by moving your stop loss to the exactly logical level to follow this 5%. If you can't do that, you have to go with that 2 micro contract. In that type of situation, brother, most of the time I won't be able to take entries. Not true, brother. You will get your entries, but not exactly the level. Sometimes you will miss the trade, but you will take a better entry over here. If you would love to increase your entry point for 3 micro contract, you have to minimize your entry point. So market will come here. You are thinking that if there is a fair value gap, it will take that fair value gap, it will keep going higher. Now you are not able to take the entry from here because it's gonna think like it's gonna be more than your 5% risk. So either you have to minimize your contract size to 2 micro contract or 1 micro contract depending on your idea, or you have to try to take the entry here. Sometimes you'll miss the trade, sometimes you'll get the trade. Whatever it is, I don't care. And when you put the limit order over here and your stop loss in a very logical level, you think never ever you are allowed to touch your stop loss to extend it. You are not allowed to touch your stop loss to extend it. You put it here, sorry, here it is fixed. All you can do, you can extend it to the above. You can do that. You can minimize your loss. You are allowed to do that, but you are not allowed to extend it. It's not acceptable. It is going to hit your stop loss. You know the rules: one win, two loss. So if it hit your stop loss, you will have still one more chance. Brother, I can't stop after one win or two loss. I can't stop. I tried a lot. My psychology is not going to work. You need more funded account. I told that go for at least 5 funded account. Then not one funded account, 4 challenge account. Not 2 funded account, 3 challenge account. 5 funded account. And then you don't need to worry about this one win two loss rules. In every funded account, implement these rules. Every funded account. Out of 5 funded account, 4 funded account will give you the payout. If it doesn't, my name is Titu. 101 people are watching here. You can see me here. Some of you already know my phone number, my address, my everything. Okay, you know, some of you know that. Okay, if it doesn't lead you to the payout, come back here, claim that it didn't work. I will do whatever you want me to do. If you follow the things I explained in this morning session for this last 1 hour, everything, and it didn't work for you, you didn't get the payout. It's nearly impossible to blow even one account. It's nearly impossible to blow. All the 5 funded account will give you the payout, but it will take time. The payout you're thinking you are going to get by 5 days, it will take maybe 2 months, maybe 1 month, maybe 3 months, I don't know. But after 3 months, every single week you will get the payout. By using the same rules, the first time it will take more time. The first payout, it will take more time. But from the second payout, every single week, you will get the payout. Unlimited of the time. From the same account. Again, and again. There is no other option. There is no other excuse. There is no other way. There is no other blown account. There is no other losing money. Every single week you will get the payout. But remember, first time it will take time because you are building the buffer. After the buffer, you will be able to get the payout every single week. One account will keep giving you the payout every single week. Out of this 5 account, one account at least will keep giving you the payout. At the same time, other accounts will be built for the next payout. So after some moment of the time when you will be able to build more funded account, it's gonna be like this way. Every single day you are getting the payout. Every single day you are getting the payout. There is no other option. There is no other if, there is no other when, there is no other like negativity, nothing. It's guaranteed. Still, I told you that out of 5 funded account, maybe you will blow one. Maybe one day you won't be able to control yourself and you will do something shit and your one account will be blown. It can happen, brother. We are human beings, okay? We have a lot of weakness. It is going to happen one day. But if you can be very strict and in that day you do the paper trade, every single 5 funded account will give you the payout and you will keep getting the payout. I promise you, brother, you will be bored to get the payout. You will start to think that, oh man, why I'm not blowing the account? Why I can't blow the account? I have to blow the account. I don't know how, but I have to blow the account by following the same rules I gave you here. I have to blow the account because I'm bored to get the payout. How many times I will get the payout? I should be wrong. Maybe something is wrong because I'm not blowing the account. Everyone is blowing account. They should blow the account. Why I'm not able to blow the account? Maybe I'm doing something wrong. It's not right. I should blow the account. You will think like that way. And when you will start to think like that way, more money will follow you because you will start to copy trade. You will start to build more account and that will bring you more money. You will stop chasing the money. Money will start to chase you. This is how this world works, man. I hope that, guys, you got the point. The thing I mean I explained it here. I know that some of you really don't like this rant or something like that, but this is the reality. It's not hard. Trading is not hard. Trading is not something like like million of the dollars. I will never get that. No man, you are here to get that million of the dollars, but for getting that million of the dollars you have to prepare yourself. Right now if someone give you 1 billion of dollar, you won't be able to control that money. You won't be able to, because you are not ready for that. If you are already a millionaire, you can actually utilize the billion of the dollars. But if you don't have $1 and someone give you $1 billion, you will never get the option to use or utilize that billion of the dollar, because you don't have the experience. You are not prepared for using that billion of the dollars. That is how this world works. God prepare you by the hard work, by the pain, by everything, for getting that huge success. God prepares you like this way, man. It's not something like every successful person they are successful by night. No, there is a lot of night they didn't sleep. There is a lot of night they are frustrated. They are thinking like I'm good for nothing. A lot of people. When I started this streaming 2.5 years ago, for last 6 months, I had the subscriber. I think like maybe 100 200 subscriber maximum, and out of 100 200 subscriber, more I mean most of them were from me and my, like some kind of people I knew. I told them please subscribe here please, because I'm not getting it. Okay, more than 6 months I had only the viewers, like 5 people, 10 people. I was doing 7 hours 8 hours streaming. There are just 5 people, sometimes 2 people, sometimes 1 people, sometimes only me, just me. Slowly it went to 30 to 40 people. Slowly. But do you really think that I was very confident that it's going to happen? No. A lot of time I thought that okay, it's not something I should keep doing. Okay, I'm just wasting of the time because nobody would love to listen to me. It, nobody cares about my intention. All they cares about the copy trading. So I think I should do this type of things. I was so frustrated. I was thinking like, oh man, I'll never get the 1,000 subscriber. Never ever. It's never ever going to happen. And suddenly, thank you so much to all of you guys, because you trusted me, then you started to follow me, or maybe you started to be with me as a friend, as a family, however it is. You joined me, and now I have 11,000 subscribers, 11,500 subscribers. I have huge subscriber. What do you think? Comparing with other people, I know it's nothing, but for me, who didn't even expect 1,000 subscriber, for him 11,500 subscriber is something like dream, man. But did I get it by overnight? No. I spent hours and hours and hours in front of this computer, in front of this live streaming. Hours and hours. 7 hours, 8 hours, 9 hours, 10 hours, 11 hours, 12 hours, something like that. Keep going, keep going, keep going. And there are people, sometimes nobody. Only me. I'm just talking to myself. But hoping that maybe someone will listen to me. They will think that, okay, there is some information that is valuable for me. They will stay. By thinking like that way. I didn't change myself. I just keep doing the same thing from the beginning to until now. And if I keep doing this, I will keep doing the same thing. Not going to change anything. Not going to make the copy trade or something like that. No, never. So why do you think that overnight you are going to get million of the dollars from here, where a doctor needs 5 years to graduate, engineer needs 5 years, 6 years, 7 years, architect needs 5 6 years? Why you are thinking that you are going to make money after 6 months? Without doing any hard work. You will just come, push the button, be a profitable trader. Oh man, come on. Think logically. You have the brain. God gave you the brain. Please use that brain. Don't get impressed by other people on the social media. Not T2, not ICT, not Tony, not anyone, not Marquis, not Jai. No, never ever get impressed by anyone. We all are the liars. We all are the liars. You are the one who is right. You know that what you should do. All we do, we are hiding our loss and showing you my profit. Why is that? People love the appreciation. I love the appreciation. When I will show you a boom, a winning trade, what did I say? Guys, please write down boom. Do you know why? Because I love that word. I know that if you write down the boom, you are impressed by me and I'm feeling good. That's why I ask you, please write down the boom. It gives me more inspiration. When I get the losing trade, did I ever ask, please write down boom because I got a loss? No, I want to hide myself. I feel like that if I could hide myself, that would be best. Not now, at the beginning. Now I'm okay with that. But this is the fact, brother. Nothing is gonna be real on the social media. Never ever believe me. But they are getting the payout. It's not fault. This Tony, I mean, I know that some of you will say that Tony, through my Discord, I'm using his name because he's the one who's showing the entry at the beginning and closing trade at the end. Now, some of you maybe can think that okay, this guy is a fraud. No, he's not fraud. He's doing it every day. Every day. Maybe he's taking some losses. He's not showing that. It's okay, but still he's getting that. If you are thinking that he's a fraud, do that for like him every day. Do that like him at least by resetting the account. Okay, I will appreciate if you can reset the account. You will reset the account and you will do that every day by putting the stop loss and the target profit. Just do that. If you can show that to me, I'll say that okay, man, Tony's fraud. No, he's doing that. Maybe he's not taking losses. I don't believe that. Of course, he takes the losses. Maybe he's hiding the losses. It's okay. By taking 10 handle loss, he's getting 100 handle. I don't have any problem with his loss. So it's not something, brother, I'm going to be very inspired by Tony. Oh, Tony is doing that, I have to do that. No, this is his style, this is his capability. It's not my capability. I'm not able to do that. I will agree with that in front of all of you. Oh man, I can't be Tony. He is a genius. I don't need to be a Tony. I don't need to be like him. I want to be like me, and I want to be a profitable trader. Maybe the profit is going to be very small, not like Tony, but I want to be a profitable trader. A small profit, it's okay. I know how to build the compounding things, all of these things. However, guys, I'm really sorry to waste all of your time, but I believe that if you follow the things I told you in this first 1 hour, it will change your life and you will stop losing the money. Rest is your choice. Of course, I have no problem. I hope that don't you, the thing you complained over there, I have more rules. I think the point is also clear to you. I don't have more rules. You are just late. You joined me late. So the things you are seeing as a rules, they are coming from the previous model. The previous model is coming from the previous model. You just joined me late. So it's a kind of a lot of things all together to you. So you have to work out with the beginning from the class 1. And then you will understand that it's not highly ruled based. There is no rules and I'm not following any rules with a rules. I'm not following, I'm breaking the rules with the rules. However, I hope that it was a bit easier for you to understand. I'd love to go for the in a short way, okay? So from the daily chart, all of you know that I was interested to see this buy side liquidity will be cleared and market will reach at least until the 50%. Until then, I will keep looking for the buying opportunity. I'm not bearish. Yesterday also I was bullish, and when it will come here, then I have to re-see or re-watch the market again. Does it want to go higher for this buy side liquidity and then this gap and then this area, or does it want to fall from the 50% of this gap? I have to decide that after this market reaching over here. So until the 50% of this daily bullish bearish inverse gap 50%, I am bullish. Then I will decide if it would love to keep going higher or keep going, I mean it would love to fall. From the 4-hour chart, if you remember, guys, yesterday I told that this market is going to work with this gap. That is the best case of scenario, but we can reach until here. It should never reach to this deep discounted area, never ever. If it come here, maybe I'll stop trading. No more trading is valid to me. You can see perfectly the bodies respected this entry gap over here. The 50% of this entry gap, so beautifully it has been respected there. Wick did the damage, came over here and then went higher. So my interest was this buy side liquidity over here, and that is the buy side liquidity. I'm more interested to see this market will keep taking, I mean it will go for that. It fall, the lowest down close body close candle is the water block. Market has traded that water block. After trading this water block, it should keep going higher for that buy side liquidity. After, until this buy side liquidity is not taken, I'm not interested to look for sell, or my bias is not bearish. I'm not interested to take any kind of sell. From the hourly chart, that was the gap. Yesterday we have perfectly outlined the premium and discount. If you guys remember, here I told that it can come a bit below this line, but nobody should close below this line. This is the equilibrium of that range. If it is interested to go higher, it should never close below this line, and it should never reach to this deep discounted fair value gap over here. Whatever I'm saying, those people are new, you will start to think that, oh, okay, brother is talking something I'm not getting any point. You have to watch that study folder to understand all of these things. However, guys, so this is that premium and discount. Market never closed below this line. Instead of that, traded this gap. What did I say? It should work with the upper portion. It was very specific bold line. After trading this, it should keep going higher. So from the hourly chart, still I'm interested for that buy side liquidity. From my daily chart, from my 4-hour chart, and also from the the hourly chart, I'm more interested to look for that buy side liquidity. From the 15-minute chart, if you guys remember, that was the last fair value gap. Yesterday I told that don't switch your bias here around this area. I told that don't switch your bias until this market is not reaching to this last fair value gap. This is the last fair value gap below this buy side liquidity. So until it is not broken, this market has lower probability to go for that buy side liquidity. As my higher time frame is telling me this is going for that buy side liquidity, maybe after some kind of reaction, it will go for that buy side liquidity. Today is a difficult day for me to trade. First of all, I don't have the buy side liquidity near to the price right now. I don't have the sell side liquidity near to the price like yesterday. Remember yesterday I had this buy side liquidity. I had this sell side liquidity, this low, that low, relatively equal lows, this high, that high, relatively equal highs. I had the buy side liquidity yesterday, I had the sell side liquidity yesterday. Today, even though I have this buy side liquidity, I can't use that buy side liquidity just because market is trading the last fair value gap. Until it is not breaking this last fair value gap, this market has a possibility to fall to clear this clean lows. See this lows, this low and that low, they are relatively equal lows. It can fall for cleaning these lows before going higher. So until this gap is not broken, I'm not able to look for any kind of buy. I have to let the market go whatever it wants to go. I'm going coming here on my right hand side where all the new week opening gap and new day opening gap is been marked over here. You can see this is today's new day opening gap over here. Oh, by the way, let me actually first talk about this three line. This is that entry gap from the 15-minute chart, the quadrant level. Okay, so this is the quadrant level from the entry gap from the 15-minute chart, which I kept it still because to see if it can respect as a support. Any of this line can respect as a support and send the market higher or not. However, why I told that today is a low probability to me. First of all, we have a new week opening gap. It's a very strong, or I mean very important new week opening gap. You can see here, forget about this 15-minute last fair value gap. Instead of that, use this new week opening gap. Look over here, perfectly respected the low of this new week opening gap. I have a new week opening gap here that has been respected at the beginning. This time it didn't respect. Instead of that, it come here to this fair value gap, which is a very specific fair value gap. What is that? Entry fair value gap, not a random fair value gap, not something like that. However, guys, those people are my member. Don't forget to watch this week Friday live streaming, members only live, where I will show you how you can use a old fair value gap in a very precise way. Okay, so this week live streaming, only live streaming, members only live is gonna be about a world fair value gap, how to reuse them in a precise way. This is gonna be all about that area. This is the entry gap, this is the breakaway gap. Market trade that entry gap over here around this area. Now I would love to see if it can keep going higher. Any kind of trade today is the low probable trade today. Why? Because market is going, if you would love to take the buy, you have to go against this new week opening gap. If you would love to take the sell, it is going above against this new week opening gap. So my position or my advice is, if you are in this type of situation where above you have a new day on new week opening gap, below you have a new day on new week opening gap, avoid trading. For example, yesterday I had no problem to take the buy from here to until this new day opening gap, no problem. When it has closed above this new week opening gap, I had no problem to take a buy here to until this new week opening gap around here to here. I had no problem because that is a big range. But look today, this is the low of that new week opening gap, this is the high of this new week opening gap, and right now market is inside the last fair value gap. So this whole zone from here to so from here to here is a low probable area to trade. Now you will say that, brother, lot of rules. Again, those people who are new, they don't know how to use this, how I have explained to use the new week opening gap, because sometimes you see that I take my entries above the consequent crossment or below the consequent crossment, then use the water block from using the low or the high. I mean, all of these things. Those people who joined me yesterday or maybe today, okay, whoever is going to join me, they will have no idea. In one hand, I'm saying no trade is valid inside this range. In other hand, I'm showing them the trade. How is this even possible? Because you missed all the explanation I have done. I'm not showing you the trade. I'm explaining the price action. I'm teaching the price action. I'm not a teacher. I'm learning with you guys. For the sake of the conversation, I'm saying this to you. I'm teaching the price action in a very logical way. So those people who just joined me yesterday, man, it's not going to be logical to you because you are new and you want to give up, you're always welcome. But those people who would love to really interested to learn, just follow the things I have explained for the last one hour. Yesterday, did I ever say it's a low probable day to trade? No. What I'm saying today, it's a low probable day to trade because the new week opening up. In other hand, tomorrow is the holiday. Today's lunch hour should be a beautiful area to trade, as well as this is the last week of the November. So for the sake of the conversation or for the sake of the last week of the month is always gonna be hard. Even the most hardest day is Friday. If I didn't have the Thursday holiday, if you go to your Forex Factory calendar, you will see Thursday is a bank holiday. If I didn't have that, I would say that until Thursday, it's a high probability. Friday, let it go because Friday is gonna be so hard to trade. As tomorrow is also a off day, people are in rush to make the money for the Christmas. So be careful to trade this area right now where this market is trading new week opening gap, last fair value gap, as well as new week opening gap. It's a very and tough situation to go for the trade. Still, we'll try to break down this market if we can, and if we find some trade, that would be awesome. Yesterday was a day where the market didn't want us to give the entries. It was the day where the market didn't want to give us the entry. If you guys remember, first sell I framed from here, market didn't give me the entry. Then I have framed the buy here, market didn't give me the entry. Finally, fortunately, we got the entry here. Around this area, we got the entry and we got the boom over here, fortunately. However, around the PM session, I was looking for a buying opportunity and through my Discord, I show you this gap and this 22 YT model over here. Both of them market didn't provide the entry and it actually keep going higher. Unfortunately, it didn't give me the entry. And finally, that was the last opportunity to go for the trade, which I have explained also through the Discord live. But here it was a day where market was more interested not to give the entry. Everything was perfect. Our patience was perfect. Our waiting for the setup was perfect. Everything was perfect. Just market didn't give us the entry yesterday most of the time. Just fortunately, we have found that entry. Fortunately, I'll say fortunately. What was that? I think it was here somewhere. I don't remember. I think I messed up already. So whatever it is, like the morning session has provided us an entry. I think here that was the trade. That was the only trade yesterday we have found. Let's see how it is going to work today. If you have any question, don't forget to ask me that question and don't forget to leave a like. Let me see how many likes did I get. 148 people are watching, 60 likes. Okay, yesterday I got 98 likes. I really feel bad when you guys don't push the like button. This is all I'm asking you guys. All my unrested time again and again come in front of the chart. You guys can take a break. I can't take a break. I have to stay in front of the chart. Okay, so you take the break. I am not able to take the break. All I'm asking, just the likes. Now, if you want or if you want to force me to ask for the money, I can do that. I have no problem. So I will go for the money. Okay, don't need to push the like button. I am not coming to this live stream. I'll go to the Discord. I will open a paid group, and if you are interested, pay me. Then join me. You don't need to worry about the likes. But when I'm doing it for free, I'm asking for the likes, and some great ICT students told that I begged for the likes. Okay, it's okay. I'm not asking for the money like you selling the same course you learned for free from ICT himself, and you are now selling that as a course and making the money from there. I don't give a shit about that. I beg for the money and I'm good with that. So yeah, that's all. I'm begging for the money, likes, not for the money. Thank you so much, guys, for understanding. And if you think that okay, this guy is begging for the likes, I'm not interested to stay with him, you're always welcome. Okay, Long talk, right? Let me see actually who is here. Uh, Arthur, isn't that old? Old though, or it doesn't matter because of the date. A new week opening gap. I love to use that for at least 5 weeks. New to opening gap. I love to use for at least 5 trading days. Now sometimes I use them out of five if it is not used. Then even if it is 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 weeks, I don't care, I keep using them. But until 5 weeks, every old week opening gap is valuable, or old day opening gap is valuable, at least for 5 weeks or 5 days. Hi Tito, sorry I was late to stream today. No worries, brother. Hey Daniel, thanks for the penguin, brother. Mahdi is here. It's Thanksgiving in the US. Happy Thanksgiving to our American friends. Happy Thanksgiving, guys, to all of you. Happy Thanksgivings, okay? Good morning, Sujivan. First thing I do when I come into the stream, I hit the like. It's a habit for me now. Thank you so much, brother. I really appreciate it, man. Do you consider 8 a.m. CRT good concepts to trade? Thanks. I don't use the CRT, brother. It's just a rebranded things of ICT start also by adding some things. It's just my opinion. I don't wanna judge anyone, but yeah, it is what it is, brother. But of course, if it works for you, please use that. I don't use the CRT or DRT. None of them. I'm not pushing any buttons today, but to like this stream, I have to push the button. Hey Murshad, how are you, brother? Assalamu alaikum. How many times a week do you have private stream for membership? Just the Friday, brother. Just the Friday. Right now, I'm doing that because I'm not able to start the stream at the beginning of the session, as well as I have some other job to do. So I decided to give them something because they're paying me without asking. I didn't ask anything to them to give me, but instead they are paying me. So I thought that I should do something for them as they are just paying me. Okay, this is just a like give and take, something like that. But it doesn't mean that you have to watch that members only live to be a profitable trader. No, you don't need to watch them to be a profitable trader or to learn this market in a better way. Yeah, it will help you a bit, but it's not something mandatory. I think those people who are my members, they can confirm you that it's not something I'm not sharing with you guys. Okay, some good gems or something like that. No, something like that. Good morning. Let's make some money. Christmas is coming. Best of luck, Kuba. Is that Kuba or Kesi Ubu? Ubuse. Ubuse. Thanksgiving is tomorrow, lol. Oh, I didn't know that. Then advance Thanksgiving, brother. 2 minutes to go for the market open. I press the like. He deserves it. Even when I'm not watching, I'm entering just to press the like. Thank you so much, Theo. I love you, brother. Thank you so much, man. Hey, Jillian. Good morning, brother. Thanks for the penguin. Thursday holiday. Yes, tomorrow is the holiday, brother. Friday should be the normal day, I think. Good morning, Rajkumari. Muhammad, you are here. Thank you, brother, for being over here. Cuba. Yeah, I knew that. It's Cuba. Yes, made Google. Okay. Cuba. Thank you. Thank you, brother, for being over here, Cuba. I love you, brother. Is market gonna be open tomorrow? Because it's Thanksgiving. No, market is closed today, tomorrow. It will be open, but we are not allowed to trade tomorrow's market. You can, but I'm not interested. Hey Tamimi, do you know do you have we have any offer for Apex? I mean Thanksgiving or this Black Friday. Did they provide any offer, brother? If any, please write it down to the comment box. I just need to know that. Friday is Black Friday. Be careful. This whole week, be careful. Very careful. You have to be very patient to go for the trade. Friday is also half day on New York. Oh, okay. Then I think, yeah. Hey RP, thanks for the boom penguin boom, brother. I love you too. Thank you, Kova. I wish you were a girl. No girl, tell me I love you. Oh man, only Mahati and you told me that I love you guys. Late today and missed the rant. No worries, Sharda. It was for the people who are new actually. Today is a high probability, of course not. Hey bro, how doing and how is your mom? I know I love her much. Yeah, she's good. Thanks for asking, Aziz. Yeah, she's good. Alhamdulillah. You are my favorite Bangladeshi man. Thank you, brother. Thank you so much. I love you all, guys. So 1 minute to go. Let me see the opening gap. It's not gonna be huge, I think. That's the opening gap. Let's see if it can fall first, at least until the 50% before going higher. I prefer if this market can fall until this area and then go higher. I'm going to remove this entry gap quadrant level because the thing I was needed to see, I have already got that. You guys can keep it. I'll just remember the lines over there, okay? What is this 75%? I think that is the opening gap, yeah. 50% upper quadrant and the midnight open. This is the 8:30 open. I want to see this market will fall first, then it will go higher. Something like that. If it happens, that is the best case of scenario. It doesn't need to do that, but if it happens, that's the best. Maybe in different life. The girls factor. I wish that there will be some Bangladeshi girls, okay, who loves to trade, and then they'll set you to allow you. Brother, market open. Push the button. Okay, brother, we'll push the button. Don't worry. Just let us first feel the market, what it wants to do. Let's first find it out. And everyone, please push the like button. Subscribe to our channel if you are new. To make my chart a bit cleaner, I'm going to remove this last variable cap as well. Is 912 candle 22 YT model and is it valid? No 22 YT model is valid in between 9 to 9:30. I don't see the price action what actually created in between 9 to 9:30. I don't see any kind of price action. I don't refer them for the future confirmation. Jaid. Look at this clean lows over here. I'm more interested to see this clean lows at first, as well as the 50% of the opening gap. So when I have seen this clean lows, it's tick by tick. Okay, so the thing I explained yesterday, even though my bias is bullish and I have a logical thinking that it has possible to come until the 50% of this opening gap. After this Judas swing, if I find a beautiful sell setup opportunity below the new week opening gap low, I'll try to catch that sell for this sell side liquidity. More importantly, until the 50% of the opening gap. So right now, I'm not thinking about any kind of buy here. I'm more interested to see if it can fall to take this sell side liquidity, but I need a model because this is my expectation. I just can't push the button depending on my expectation. I need the model to push the button. If it doesn't provide me the model, instead of that keep falling and clear that sell side liquidity, I'll miss that sell. Just remember, I'm not looking for any kind of buy now. I'm more interested to see it will fall for that clean lows and more importantly until that 50% over here. Market is above the midnight open and the 8:30 open. It's in deep premium right now. Those people who are looking for the buy, if you find any opportunity to take the buy, go for that. After long, I'm looking in chart, feeling back out with this blackout. What is happening? Where is going? Anything I'm not able to understand. It happens, brother. After a break, it always happens. You just need 1 or 2 days to get back in the sink to the sink. My intention is this market will fall. It doesn't mean that I will go for the sell. I need the model. Try to understand this fact, brother. If it doesn't provide me the model, instead of that it keep falling, clear that sell side liquidity. I'll move. I'll lose that. I'm sorry. I'll miss that trade. I have no problem. But brother, you are confident. I don't care about my confidence. I care about the model. So I need the model first. Still now there is nothing that can tell me that I'm going to fall and I'm going to clear that sell side liquidity. First build your expectation, then go for the trade with the price action. Price action means the model. Okay, brother, we have found a gap over here. Can I take the sell? No, you can't take the sell. That's not valid. So you're missing this, I will miss that. No problem. It will take time. Tight fornium. It will take time, brother. I have still nothing over here that I can use to go for a sell or something like that. I have nothing. If you have anything, go for that. I have nothing. By the way, if any of you are interested to go for buy, please take the buy. I appreciate it, man. Where is my chart? There is some problem. However, just remember what I have found first. I have decided I will go for the sell. That's the first thing I have decided. And now I'm waiting for the opportunity to go for the sell. You have to do the same thing. First, you have to decide, do you want to take sell or buy? So if you want to take buy, you should let all the fall go and you have to find out a buying opportunity, which I am looking for a sell. So I'm more interested to see if there is any kind of selling opportunity. And please guys, don't add more information to me. If you do that, it's gonna make me confused. Nothing is going to work. Okay, so don't provide me any information. If any other information is needed, I'll go for that by myself. First fair value gap gave us more than 25 handle. I have already stopped talking about that. First presented fair value gap, and you see that most of the time I even don't mark them. Thank you, brother. Titanium. Thank you, man. Okay, so it has broken all the PTRS, so I was not able to take any sell. See here, I was looking for a selling opportunity. I didn't push the button. There was nothing. I could go for the trade. I was building my confidence to go for the trade. It didn't provide me that. I didn't go for the trade. So I'll keep waiting to see after trading the 50% if it can provide me another opportunity or not. Or is it going to react from this lower quadrant of the new week opening gap? Then it started to fall. I didn't find anything. I didn't go for the trade. You are bullish, try to take the buy. I don't know where you will take the buy because still I don't see anything for taking the buy. It's illogical to me. But if you find something, go for the buy. My bias is not bearish. What else I can do? I can let the sell go and then start to go for buy. I can do that as well if I want. Or maybe I will wait for some specific area to go first and then we'll go for the buy. But right now, depending on this situation, I'm not interested to look for any kind of buy after seeing this clean lows over there. So I'm not taking any kind of buy over here. But my bias is bullish, remember, until 25361.50. I wanna see this is gonna be taken. Market is trading inside the new week opening gap. It's highly difficult to trade in this area. So you need more confirmed entry for something that is telling you I'm going to fall. Confirm entry means just the fair value gap is not enough for me to take the entry. I need the confirmation, and order block is the best confirmation ever. So I will wait for the order block to be confirmed, the fall for the liquidity or clean lows, and then at least until the 50%. I'm seeing all of these things as Judas swing. Chidi, can you please explain what confirmation were you waiting for to say? I think I just gave you the reply. I just gave it to you. 18, thin. Brother, if you find the bull, please go for that buy. Or if you find the opportunity to take the buy, please don't hesitate, go for the trade. I am not interested to look for any kind of buy until the further confirmation. Still now, I have nothing to think about the buy. After seeing these clean lows as well as the opening gap 50% is not being traded as well, even though I'm bullish for that buy side liquidity, I'm not interested to chase the market. Just look at this. Market closed here. It's a bullish market. Okay, so you can see yesterday the whole day market was bullish. It was bullish. It was bullish. Market gapped up. Gapped up. Tomorrow is holiday. You know that you are not able to trade tomorrow. You know there is a very strong resistance zone. So what should be your first thinking? Gap up, take the buy. You will take the buy, market will go for that, this will fall, stop you out, then it will go for that buy side liquidity. I'm more interested to see that things. So there should be a logic. Even though my bias is bullish, I can't take the buy right now. For example, it is not gapped up. Instead of that, it gapped down. I don't need to wait for any kind of manipulation. I could simply go for the buy. But right now, I'm not interested to look for any kind of buy. I will miss the whole run toward that buy side liquidity. I don't care. I knew that what I am waiting for. But I just missed this trade. It's okay for me. I hope, brother, you got the point I was trying to explain. It's a very patience day. I think it's gonna be a very tough day. We have to wait a bit more. I'm not interested to look for any kind of buy right now. My bias is bullish, but I'm not able to take the buy until this market fall a bit to clear some liquidity, and then I will think to take a buy. Right now, I'm just watching this upper lower quadrant of the opening gap, sorry, new week opening gap, and the 50% of the new week opening gap. So can it reach any of this line before falling? Or does it want to keep going higher for the buy side liquidity? I just need to make sure that any kind of sell is valid below this 50% of the new week opening gap. Above this 50% of this new week opening gap, no sell is valid. Please don't forget to push the like button and subscribe to our channel if you are new. And don't focus on the entries, instead of focus how we should wait, how we are getting the confirmation, how we should wait until the perfect opportunity. And after waiting for the perfect opportunity, if we go for the trade, it's not a guarantee of a winning trade, but we'll be satisfied by ourselves because we have waited for the setup and then we pushed the button. Whoever is bullish, interested to take the buy, please take the buy. I don't have any problem. I'm not interested to look for buy right now. I'm waiting for the selling opportunity. I can do two things. First of all, my bias is bullish, so I can let the sell go and then wait for the buying opportunity only. Or I will try to take the sell and then we'll go for the buy. Both of them. No sell is valid above the 50% of that new week opening gap. If the 50-minute candle close above the 50%, the line market just traded. No sell is valid. Funding Ticks has 50% discount using with T2 Wizard. Thank you so much, Jesse Posada. I didn't know that. Thank you so much for sharing this information. Yes, guys, if any of you are interested about Funding Ticks for 50% discount, I think it's gonna be $38 or $42, something like that. This is the code T2 Wizard. Okay, I think it's time to go for the sell. I just need the confirmation. That means another body close below this gap. That is the only gap. It has provided me the fake breakout. I just need another body close below this gap to get the sell. That is gonna be the confirmation. Just see if it can provide me that. If it doesn't, I'm not going to take the sell. Okay, so I need the confirmation then to go for the trade. And another thing is this gap is below the new week opening gap, so I don't want to take any kind of sell above the new week opening gap. I need to see this market to fall below the new week opening gap and then I can go for the trade. At the same time, I need some gap to open to work as a breakaway gap. So if this is a gap, I would love to see it will be a breakaway gap. If there is a gap, I don't know yet it's gonna be a gap or not. Same here, I had this gap, so I wanted to use this as a breakaway gap, but it didn't do that. I was not able to take the entry. If it make a gap here, I would love to see nobody is going to work above the constant encroachment of this breakaway gap. Not even a single body should work with the 50% of this gap. If there is a gap, still I don't know it is going to make a gap or not. Perfect. I don't want to see not even a single body to close above the 50% of this gap. Right now it is trading the low of this new week opening gap. You can see here. I want to see it will go through this new week opening gap low. If any of you are interested to take the buy, please go for that. I really appreciate it. I don't want you to miss the trade for me. I'm not in a FOMO, so I don't care about missing the opportunity. Anybody can tell me that YM is showing any bearishness or not? First time the body will close below this gap. I'll try to take the sell from here, from this gap, by covering the candle is going to make it as an inverse gap by covering that gap. Okay, partial will be 1:1 and target will be this sell side liquidity, or maybe this 50% of this what to say, I mean the opening gap 50%. Okay, for the first time it will close by leaving this gap open. Bodies is not going to work above the 50% of this gap. It will close below this gap. That's going to be my first entry for today. If the body doesn't close below this, it's not a valid entry. Body has to close below this gap, and then it has to retest this gap to give me the entry opportunities. If it doesn't leave a gap here, that could be the best, because if it leave a gap here, it has a possibility to come back again to trade this gap. Whoever is interested to take the buy, please go for that. I wish it will give me the entry. I wish that, but if it doesn't, bad luck. Yesterday it happened actually 2 times. You can see there is a very small gap. It has a possibility to trade this gap, and I really would love to see it will trade this gap. Just don't want to see that it will go through this gap. Just don't want to see that. If it trade this gap, that is a confirmation that it will come until this area without retracing. But if it failed to trade this gap, there is a possibility after coming here, it will come back again here, then it will fall. So I really would love to see it will trade this gap before falling. You have to, if any of you are in this trade, you have to take the partial over here around 1:1, and then you can hold your trade until here or here, wherever you feel good. That should be the partial. After taking the partial, you can put your stop loss to the break even. I'm not interested to do that. If the body close, I'm not doing that, and it doesn't mean that you should not do that. I will put my stop loss above this candle. See this candle, just above that candle, because it's okay, either way it has provided the boom. I don't need to talk about that, guys. That's the boom. I know that it's not huge, but Like, as I told, you can hold it until this 50% if you want. I don't have any problem with that. There is a possibility you will get the huge boom. But for me, this sell side liquidity is more than enough. 38 handle, I think it's more than enough. Okay, but as again, you can hold the trade until this area to see if it can give you the exact execution or the exact whatever it is. I prefer the boom to the comment box because I showed you how to wait for the setup, how to wait for the perfect opportunity, everything. Okay, so please write down boom to the break even. I mean, sorry, to the comment box, and please don't forget to push the like button. I have avoided all of these losses over here, everything, and that is the real boom where I was expecting this market will come. Okay, over here, there. So if you are in this trade, please close the trade. Don't try to let one runner to go. Don't do that. Whatever runner you have, just closed it over here. It's an request to you because first of all, this is the new week opening gap. Secondly, this is the 50-minute last fair value gap. Maybe it will keep falling, but you don't need that. Please trust me, you don't need that. Thank you so much, Khurshid. Sachin sir, what was your bias? Bullish, sir. I'm bullish. We have seen the boom, and now it's time to boom that the like button. Please, guys, push the like button. Thank you, card lover, boom for the boom, brother. Daniel, thanks for the boom. Paul Ferrio, thank you for the boom, brother. You are seeing a lot of booms now these days, but you have to push the like button, guys. That's all I ask you, guys. When my lines on wizard, I feel good. I was getting nervous about my bias level. No worries, brother. I'm bullish. Now I will start to look for buying opportunity. Thank you, Ahmad. Did you get the boom, brother? Hey, Power, Power. How can I say that? Jude. Okay, I'll say Jude. Jude. Hello, brother. Jude, thank you, brother, for the boom. I'm just calling you Jude, okay? Please don't mind. And Jinshi, thank you for the boom, brother. My indicator worked perfectly now. You have to send me the. Okay, that was your entry. Wow, that's cool, brother. Yeah, it's really cool. But you have to send me the. I mean, settings you told me that you are going to send me. So that's why I kept it off actually right now because without that I can't use this one. So please try to share the settings to me, okay? But yeah, it worked over here. That's cool, brother. First a green or prop from account. Thank you, Wizard. Thank you. You're most welcome. MGFX. RA Otaku. Thank you so much, guys. Jillian Tito. According to PDR rules, breakaway gap should stay unfilled. This one, according to the PDRA, I'm not bearish, brother. I'm bullish. I want to see this market will come here. So now is my buying opportunity. See this candle, lowest down close candle. This is the order block. I would love to take the buy from this order block. I'm not going to do that because after just one trade, I don't want to go for another trade. I'll just let this go to wait for a bit later entry. But when I saw this candle, that is my buying opportunity from this candle, lowest down close body close candle. I would love to take the buy from that candle. However, I'm not going to take this trade after that winning trade. Okay, please try to understand that fact, brother. What did he say? The highlighted we get link is coming. 15. Okay, guys, I have to join to the Portuguese crew, language group. Just give me one moment, okay? I have to join to this link. Just a second. I'll just join and. Hmm. Where is the link? Oh man. Okay guys, sorry for this. I just joined for the Portuguese language class. I have to join right now, but I can. My class will start from later. Okay, I'll be okay with that. So I just need to join over here. Thank you so much for understanding. For example, I'm not saying to any of you to go for this trade. It could be my buy here around this area. Come back again to this candle. That candle came to this order block. That could be my new buy exactly from here. Stop loss has to be below this order block. I'm not able to go for that as it is 34 handle, or I think it's good. Okay, 34 handle. Let me see actually. This is the mean threshold of that order block. So what I can do, I can cover the lower quadrant of these candles. Lower quadrant, yeah, 29. I guess that's good. And the setup I was talking to you guys, okay, that if it was not my trade, I would go for this trade for the order block according to my bias. Okay, so it came to this first. It has validated the order block here by that candle, then come back again, trade that order block. I would be in this trade. Stop loss has to be below this low, but I would love to cover the lower quadrant because you see it's a huge. Would try to go for 1:1 partial here and then hold my trade for this obvious liquidity and of course for this buy side liquidity. That could be my new buy from the order block around here. After taking partial, put the stop loss to the break even, hold the trade as long as you want. I don't have any problem with that. But that could be my next entry after that sell. I just didn't take it because after this trade, I will go for that trade. It will help you to build the confidence to go for sell, buy, sell, buy, sell, buy, sell, buy, something like that. Think like that way. My bias was bullish. I was not interested to take the sell. I would love to let this go. How far? It was very specific until this 50% opening gap, as well as see this new week opening gap over here, as well as the last fair lookup from 15-minute chart. Lowest down close body close candle is gonna be your order block. It is not below this entry fair lookup, something like that. Order block, trade the order block, stop loss below the low of this order block, take the partial over here, hold your trade until this buy side liquidity, until that buy side liquidity over here. I don't have any problem. But as I told, after taking this sell, I'm just not going to take that buy. If I wanted to stay with my bias, what is my bias? Anybody can tell me that what was my bias for today? Anybody can tell, or was there any confusion about the bias? Guys, please let me know that. Wow, Sophia, thanks for the donation, sister. I love that. I love donations. Now these days I love the donations. Bias was bullish. Thank you so much. So my bias was bullish. If my bias was bullish, I told you two opportunities. Either I'll let this sell go. I don't need to take that sell. I will let this go. We'll go for only the buy. If I am in this sell, I don't need to take that buy. This is how you will say. What else did I say? it has a possibility to come back again to trade this gap. If it is traded over here, I don't need to wait for some kind of retracement until here. Now I'm not confident. I'm not 100% confident that it is going higher after seeing this reaction from this gap, because it can respect it and it can send the market lower again. But previously, if it could trade this one, I don't need to worry about this reaction right now, what you are seeing right now. Yeah, obviously I'm believing this is gonna be broken and I can use this gap as a new buying opportunity, however, whatever it is. But if it would already happened here, I didn't need to worry about that. Maybe there will be some kind of reaction. By the way, this gap is not valuable anymore. One, two, three. When it is broken by three times, it's not valuable at all. Nothing. It has no importance. These things you are going to actually learn for this Friday members only live. Yeah, I was bullish. Thank you so much, brother. Why there is different chart between me and yours? What are you asking, brother? I don't know why it's different. How can I know that? Are you using NQZ 2025, brother? By the way, I forgot to ask that. Was there anyone with me with in that cell? Is there anyone with me in that cell? Just let me know, okay? Then I'll go for that buy. Before taking the break, I told that if I wanted to go for the buy, that would be the order block. I would go for the buy. It worked so beautifully. Okay, Sophia, you are with me. That's cool, sis. Sir, please explain 40% consistency rules in 50K account. If your maximum loss is, if your profit target is $3,000 and you have 40% consistency rules, it means you can't make more than about $1,200 in a day. So whatever is your profit target, multiple that with the consistency rules. 40%, 30%, whatever it is. Whatever is going to be the result, you are not allowed to make more than that in a day. Sophia was with me. Good that you sold also. Van, Gurdev, I'll just tell you Gurdev. Thank you, brother, for that boom, brother. Yes, brother, I was in the sell 3 micro lots and $185 profit backed. You know that what is the rule, Suzivan? Don't touch it again. At least not for today. Hey, Kurshid, that's cool, brother. CFD charts and different than the futures. Oh, okay. Maybe he's using the CFD chart. Yeah, it can be. It can be, brother. Yes, I was, and the buy. Okay, you took the sell and buy. Please don't practice these things. I am doing the live streaming, so I have to show you every opportunity. It doesn't mean that you will go for the every opportunity. If this is an advice, okay, free advice. People doesn't like the advice. If you take that sell, don't go for that buy. If you take that buy, don't go for that sell. This is a very simple looks, okay? Please don't do that. Here we have the 22 best model. You see market structure shift here. This is the market structure shift, entry fair value gap, breakaway gap. So for example, I didn't go for that order block trade. I would love to go for the 22 IT model trade over there. However, we'll see how it is going to work. See this 22 IT model. This is one of the best 22 IT model. I was with 5 micros in 2 account. Khurshid, congratulations. Fadi, congratulations. Marbra, I didn't take both setups. No worries, just brother. Just let it go, brother. Jeffrey, congratulations, brother, for your boom. Jillian, yes, I was looking for a sell because of obvious sell side liquidity. I called them exact liquidity. I don't call them the obvious, but yeah, okay. Whatever you say, man. There is nothing wrong with the calling the names. So yeah, that's cool, brother. Yes, I have opened NQZ 2025 CME futures still different. Did you pay for the data or are you using the without paying? If you are using it without paying, your 10-minute delay. Okay, your delay, 10-minute delay. We pay for the data, brother. See here on the top of the chart here, it's green, and over on your chart you will see there is a D. It's written D. That means you are seeing the delayed data. Hey guys, please don't forget to push the like button, and remember this is the best 22 YT model. Just not going it. I'll take a letter entry, okay? Not from here. I'll just go for a letter entry. I'll let this go now, and then we'll take a letter entry. Absolutely, Mohammed. It's a 22 YT model by model, and this is the best model. Learning from you, brother. Thanks for teaching us free. You're most welcome, Khurshid. No worries. I took the buy. Congratulations, Prince. Make sure that you have taken the partial. Sophia, best. Yeah, I love when you say that. I'm taking a maximum of 3 micro lots in my new TPT funded account. I love TPT funded account. I wanted to take it slow. Don't you? And you in Discord inspired me to take it slow. Always you have to go slowly, brother. The more you will be slow, the more money will follow you. I will take a bit more time to go for the next trade to see if it can, I mean, provide me the opportunity to go for the trade or not. Otherwise, just yeah, we'll see. Okay, I was afraid of this reaction from this gap when I explained you. Just remember what did I tell you over there? If it done the job here, I don't need to worry about this retracement. As it didn't done the job here, this is the retracement is happening over here. I don't like to see this retracement. So we'll see how it is going to work actually. I'll keep it here, okay, for the sake of this conversation. I'll keep it here and later I'll move it. And let's go for the logical level, which can be this breakaway gap, which is now the last fair value gap. What is this called right now? Last fair value gap. It's not the breakaway gap anymore. It's the last fair value gap. And this is the best 22 IT model. Until this low is not taken, this has the possibility to keep going higher. Just remember that. Yes, beautiful trading on most difficult days too. Thanks, Sophia. If you don't overtrade, you will always be profitable trader. If you are with me for learning purpose only, okay? 1009 candle was beautiful short of first presented, but I am already done. Yes, that's the power, man. That's the power. If you are done, you are done. Don't give a shit about this market anymore. I'm saying that this is the best 22 YT model. Still, I'm not framing any trade. I'm what I'm saying because I was already in this trade. I'm overconfident now. I'm not interested to go for this trade, even though it's so beautiful. I don't care about that. So I will let this market to go higher first until this last gap. Then I will start to frame the buy from there. I'll let all of this go. Thank you so much, Sophia, for the penguin. People doesn't give me the penguin now these days. Hey, Mateo, thank you for that fake penguin. Came to see you. I'm happy that I was also expecting the same thing until the same area. That's cool, Sachin. Awesome, brother. But Tito going for job and yeah, thanks, man, for boom. You're most welcome. See you later, brother. Just got stopped out at break even. No worries, man. If you didn't take the partial, you have to got stopped out to the break even. So partial is so important. Okay, let me actually mark it before the last variable cap if I can frame another trade. So this gap is important to me. Would love to see if I can frame another trade depending on this gap. So my plan is now, if it failed to leave any liquidity, remember first, if it failed to leave any relatively equal lows, it will close here. The lowest down close body close candle is going to be my order block. Market will close out this order block. From that order block, I will try to look for a buy until this last variable gap. If the last variable gap is broken, it will never be able to close below this constant crossment. It will keep going higher again. So this is so far right now my plan. Let's see which one I'm able to catch. Those people who are already profitable either from this sell or from the buy from the order block, don't enter again from the same account. Please do not enter again from the same account. Either change your account or do the paper trade. What is that question means, brother? What is that question means? I mean, you are not new. If somebody new ask me that question, I would be very happy to reply him. But why you are asking me this question, brother? I will reply you, no worries. But I'm asking you why you are asking that question. Okay, if I explain it, then what is the reason for asking that question? However, let me reply to you actually. I didn't expect this question from you, brother. This market fall cleared the liquidities. All of this liquidity has been cleared. This low came a very random level that I keep showing you guys. A very random level. 1 minute last fair value gap. By the way, guys, is there any background noise? If there is any background noise, please let me know. It came to this 1 minute last fair value gap, as well as if you look on the 15-minute chart, it has traded the 15-minute last fair value gap as well as the new week opening gap. So first job it has done, it has cleared all the sell side liquidity. Second job it done, it didn't leave the liquidity. Instead of that, it has traded the last fair value gap. Third thing it has done, traded the new week opening gap as well as 50-minute last fair value gap. Went higher, trade this small fair value gap over here. See, this small fair value gap has been traded by this. Then fall gave me the market structure shift. So let me mark the market structure shift over here. This is the market structure shift after clearing the liquidity. Entry fair value gap. Where is your entry fair value gap? Entry fair value gap. Where is your breakaway gap? Breakaway gap here. I would love to take the buy here from that candle low. What should be my stop loss? Below this low, below that low, it should be my stop loss. If I can't put it over there, where I will put it? I will put it below this candle which has built the breakaway gap. See, this candle has built the breakaway gap. If I can't put it, the last line below the breakaway gap, at least below the breakaway gap, and depending on this volatility, I think it's valid. Okay, 30 handle is valid, so I'll put my stop loss over here. Where should I put it? Here. I'm not able to put it there, so I'll put it below this area. I got stopped out to the break even, I mean with this. Okay, over here I will observe this low, that low, because until this low is not taken, the first time it will close above this entry gap. That's my re-entry opportunity. I will take the re-entry over there. Wherever it is going to close, I will take the re-entry over there, because it doesn't need to just what to say, I mean the retest the re-entry gap. Instead of that, it can keep going higher. Now, maybe I didn't take this trade. Okay, I was just watching it. I didn't take this trade. I would love to take re-entry, I mean entry over here. What I will do, I will wait this market to close above this entry gap. Then I will wait for the order block. Then validate this order block. We'll go for that buy. Just because I didn't take the entry over here, I'll need a confirmed entry. So I avoid this trade. I'm going for the confirmed entry. Confirmed entry means always the order block entry. Not always, most of the time. So it is falling. It doesn't mean that it has failed. It's the one of the best 22 YT model I have ever seen. Until this low is not taken. Remember, this low is important, not that low, not that low, not any other lows. This low is important. This is the origin low of the setup. And if you see, it is so precise. If I am bullish and if I see this type of precision, I really love that. I really love that. Sound is good. What happened with the sound? If you are enjoying, please push the like button. Please do that. Random. What is random, brother? Sound is good. Let's wait for now for another good setup. Patience the key to success. Of course, man, you have to be patient right now. So if you ask me what is the best area to go for the setup right now, when this will close above this last gap, that is the best area for me to go for the buy setup. If I can't take the buy here, why I'm talking about here, because this last gap is above the new week opening gap low. So all the job here is done in my opinion. Of course, it can keep falling to fill the whole opening gap. There is nothing wrong. If it really would love to fall for the whole opening gap to close, I just have no problem over there. But if it doesn't want to do that, instead of that, use this new week opening gap as a support, send it market again above this new week opening gap low, which is here, this last gap. Okay, see here, this one, this gap and that gap, they're the same. It's above the low of this new week opening gap. So I will try to take the buy from here. That is more confident for me to go for the buy after that fall. But here, if I would love to go for this 22 YT model, I don't want to see anybody close below this low. Until the body is not going to close below this low, this gap I can keep repeatedly, I can use this gap as I'm looking for the buy. Brother, trading view free chart you have to pay, man. I think I have already replied you. You have to pay. So your chart is 10-minute delayed, brother. You are not seeing the what is I mean the updated data. You don't have the data. You have to pay for the data. That's why your 10-minute delayed, brother. That was a valid trade, but unfortunately it failed. It didn't fail, brother. Until this low is not taken, it's not failed. Your entry will be here, your stop loss will cover there. According to the 22 YT model, your stop loss has to be below this low. It didn't fail yet. If this low is taken, it failed. Now I am talking about myself. If I go for the trade here, I will put my stop loss over there. It's my problem, it's not market's problem. Market is seeing this low, it should be intact. Market should not take that low if this model would love to work. This low is should not be taken. So if I take my entry over here and my stop loss is here, it should work. I am not able to take that risk. If it is not going to work, I will get a 30, 73 handle loss. I'm not interested to take that loss. So what I will do, maybe I'll put my stop loss here or here, anywhere, wherever it is, depending on my understanding. I will put my stop loss over there. Market will stop me out. The model is not going to work for me, for the market, for everyone else. In for Tanya, it is going to work because their stop loss is here. They know that it can maximum fall until this low. So if it doesn't work, they will take that 74 4 handle loss. It's okay for them, but for me, it's not okay. That's why I don't frame my trade until this area. I hope you got the point, brother. So what I'm saying here, I would love to wait. Remember, if I were in this trade here and got a stop out here, the first time it will close one tick above this gap, that's my re-entry opportunity. If I were in this trade from here, I will take re-entry when the first time it will close one tick above this gap. Now, as I was not in this trade, I will try to frame the trade depending on the order block. So it will close above this gap, come back again to this gap as a bear candle, then validate this order block. I'll try to take the buy from that order block. It doesn't, when I'm seeing this, I'm not thinking that, oh man, it is bearish, it is bearish, it is bearish. No, I'm not thinking like that. I'm still bullish until this low is not taken. I'm still bullish. I'm believing this best. How many times did I say best? This is the best 22 YT model. Here, inside a 22 YT model, there is another 22 YT model here. But not the perfect, but still there is another 22 YT model here, I think. Yeah. I called them inside setup. It's been a long, I don't talk about them, but it's called inside a setup. That means if I take the buy here and I took a loss here, I just don't need to wait for the candle close above this gap. I got another 22 IT model where here relatively equal loss has been cleared. Market structure shift, fair value gap. I would love to take the buy from this fair value gap, new fair value gap here by covering the old breakaway gap. So for example, I took the buy here, got a stopped out here, okay? Just for the sake of this conversion, I got a stopped out over here. And then I have seen a new 22 YT model inside another 22 YT model. I am interested to take the buy here to that candle. Not going to put my stop loss here. Where I'm going to put my stop loss? Just covering the old breakaway gap. This is the old breakaway gap. Now, not exactly the low. I have to give some portion, just because the wick sometimes did the damage, so I have to put it a bit below of this breakaway gap. I'm not asking any of you to go for this trade. If you would love to take the trade, it should be your own risk. I'm just explaining what I would do over here. I have to be careful about the wick. So for me, this midnight open line, I can just cover that line over here to get more confidence that we can maximum reach until this new, sorry, what to say, I mean the midnight open. I'll target same area. The last fair value gap is gonna be my target after taking a partial around 1:1. So my small stop loss is 300, 2375. I'll try to take the partial around 2375 around this area, and then we'll hold my trade until this area. If I get the loss over here, I'll go for this trade. Even I don't need to wait for this gap to be broken. If there is no inside model, inside setup, then I have to wait for the candle close out this gap, and then to take the re-entry, whatever I have already explained to you. Assalamu alaikum ma. আলহামদুলিল্লাহ, এত তাড়াতাড়ি কিভাবে? ও, হুম, বাবা, মাশাআল্লাহ মাশাআল্লাহ। তাহলে আর কি শুয়ে পড়ো। হুম, কিন্তু উঠতে পারি না। উঠতে যা কেন পারি না তা তো জানি না। কিন্তু আমি বলবানি তোমারে। আচ্ছা না, না আমি লাইভ করতেছি। How many entries do you need? Depending on the price action, if you know the bias, how many entries do you need? I can take the entry over here, putting the stop loss below this logical level, one entry. It's up to you. You don't want to take it, let it go, because the stop loss is going to be too big. Forget about that entry. Take the entry here. You don't want to take it, no problem. Go for this order block trade. If you failed to take this order block entry, same here, okay? You took the entry from the order block. You will take a partial for 1:1. So I will go for 20 handle. So I will try to take the partial for 20 handle here from the order block, and then we'll hold my trade here. If you miss all of these trades, if you miss it, when the body will close above this last fair value gap, you'll take re-entry from the last fair value gap, depending on the things I have explained to you so far over here. So all of these things is just depend on your understanding of the price. Now, maybe you don't want to take this trade, you don't want to take this trade, none of them you would love to take, okay? Forget about everything. First time the body will close, after close above this gap, the next candle is going to close as a down close candle, is going to trade this gap. That's gonna be your order block, depending on this old 22 YT model. This order block is depending on your new 22 YT model, but that order block is going to be created from your old new 22 YT model. How many entries do you need over here? Ask yourself what is enough for you. Apex Black Friday offer, what is that? 100k account 69.40 all in. That's all in, that's cool. Others accounts 80% off, $40 activation fees, use code T2T. Please do that, guys, if any of you are interested. Check indicator, my friend, but it's not the macro time, brother, right? It's not the macro time. It's 10:34. Yeah, so yeah, okay, we'll see that, brother, but right now I really don't want to use it because I have to first wait for your rules and settings, then I will fix them, then I will use it, okay, brother? I need to watch them first. So which one do you want to take? For example, I took that trade. Just for the sake of this conversation, I took the trade from here and got stopped out here. It was like how many handles it was? Just for the sake of this conversation, brother. Okay, that is the minimum area I'll put my stop loss, 31 handle. I got that 31 handle loss over there. Except I accept, took the buy here. Took the buy from this new 22 IT model. Stop loss, what did I say? You have to cover just the old breakaway gap, but I will prefer to cover here. How much is it going to give me? 55 handle. Okay, I missed this trade maybe, or I took that trade, put take the partial, put the stop loss to the break even. Maybe I got the stop out to the break even. Forget about that. I took re-entry from this order block by covering two handle below the order block. Going to target this area. Remember this old order block here? Anybody? Anyone? 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 Put it here. On loss. Just one loss. I'm showing you the logic. I'm telling you that when I'm calling it, it's the best 22 IT model. You have to believe me why I'm saying that. I'm not just calling them, I'm explaining you why it is the best 22 IT model. So stop doubting, okay? Please. Boom, partial. That's cool. Jesse Posada, another boom for T2. He is on fire. Thank you, Jesse. So can you please explain the middle leg, 1009 leg according to P and J? Ignore market structure shift, please. Why you need to mark this one as a premium and discount? Your importance to premium and discount was here, this leg. When you are looking for a buying opportunity, when it has cleared all the low over here, right? First liquidity has been cleared. This is the leg you now need to look for. If it is bullish, it should not go below the equilibrium. Not that leg here. This is not the leg, because you know that it's just going to retrace some specific area, any of this area. So when it is not leaving the range until the next most discounted area, what did it came? From the premium to came the most discounted area. So from the discounted area, it should go to the premium area, deep premium area. When it will reach to the deep premium area, now you are going to use this leg to mark your premium and discount to think about buy or sell. But this one here, you will see this leg. If you are bearish, for example, you are bearish, then you will mark this leg. And if you are bearish, you will expect this is not going above the equilibrium. Instead of that, it will keep falling. If you are bearish, then you are not going to mark this leg, you are going to mark that leg to see if this leg can work until the 50% before falling. Now I'm not bearish, so I don't need to mark this leg 50% to see if it can be respected or not. As I am bullish, first I will expect from the deep discounted area, it will go to the deep premium area. That is the deep premium gap. When it will come here, I'll be very happy to see the all-time high again, which is this high. This high is going to be taken. I'll be happy like that way. When it will come here to this deep premium area, this leg is done. I don't need to worry about that leg anymore. The new leg, the low is here, the high will be here. I will mark the 50% of that leg to expect that it's not going to do the deep discounted area again. Instead of that, it will work with the premium and it will keep going higher. You got that? How many boom do you guys need? Tell me, tell me, tell me, tell me. Is that enough? Enough, enough. Was I ever a bit confusion? Is there any confusion, or did I ever mark any kind of bearish period to show you a selling opportunity over there? I need to myself clear. Did I ever after that run reach to this 50%? Ever tell you to think about a sell over here? Or did I tell you this is a bullish market. Market is now going higher. What did I say, you guys? When this market was going higher, did I ever tell you that I'm interested to look for the buy? Even though my bias is bearish? No. What did I say? I will keep looking for a selling opportunity. So I waited for some specific logical things, then finally decided my trade. And then market fall. After reaching here, did I ever tell you to think about a sell? Or did I tell you wait for the buying opportunity? Just keep looking for the buying opportunity. Was I confusing? Was I confusing for you that buy, sell, brother? I was confused what I will do. Boom now. Thank you, brother. I lost the first one you took. Which one? Boom now. Congratulations, brother. All right, my fellow traders, we have seen the boom. And now it's time to boom that like button into oblivion. Let me see how many likes did I get. If it is not more than 100, wow, it's 100 actually. So I can ask for the 150 likes, right? 169 people are watching. I can expect 150 likes. Every day I'm showing you the boom with the logic. The same logic again, again and again. I deserve the boom, guys. Come on. Now last me one boom. Congratulations, brother, for the boom. Boom, boom, boom. All are the boom. All are the boom. Just joined another one. Love it. Thank you, Ravi. Thank you so much. Spoon for the boom. Partada, thank you so much. Tell me who was in a buy here. Either from this order block. At the beginning, I showed you the order block here. Either from this order block buy or from this big 22 YT model buy. Maybe you took a loss, no problem. And then I showed you all other buys from here as well. So which one you are in a buy? Is there anyone who are in the buy? What's gonna happen in the next macro 11 hour? How can I do that, brother? How can I know that, brother? Boom, I took the buy. Congratulations, Ben. Congratulations, Titanium. I'll say like that way, Titanium. Thanks for the penguin espresso. Jeffrey, you are in that buy. Congratulations, brother. Boom for you. Titanium, boom. Thank you, man. Asmi Khalil. I'm in buy. Congratulations, brother, for your buy. I was in the buy, the second 22 YT model. Congratulations, Sophia, for your boom. Yeah, that's how you will refine. If you see the stop loss is too much, don't go for that buy. Instead of that, find out and into where the stop loss is smaller. Just go for the buy from that area. I'm not pushing the button because I am not allowed to push the button. Okay, people whoever will join me later, they will see that I have pushed a lot of button and they will start to think that okay, this guy is over trader. That's why I'm not pushing the button, but I'm explaining you the price action. Try to find out that logic. That's all, brother. And count how many times I'm wrong. Keep counting. I mean, bye. Hey man, I will pay you a coffee when I go to Portugal. Of course, man, I will wait for that. Of course, I love the coffee bill. Okay, if you pay the coffee bill, I love that. I took the buy. Boom. Congratulations, Nish. Thank you so much, brother. Now it can maximum fall until 50%. Yeah, absolutely, brother. Teza, thanks for that penguin. Or somebody has donated. Hey, Sophia, thanks for the donation. I started to love the donation. Thank you for the donation, sister, for the appreciation. Hey, Card, thanks for that boombastic. Cool price action, worth to take a picture. Please do that, man. This is not good price action, I promise you, brother. If I are not here, if I were not here, think like that way. I am not here. T2 is not with you guys. You are seeing it by yourself. The thing I explained you, depending on that, forgetting about that explanation, what do you say this market? Is that good? Get the membership, people. Coffee appreciation. Nothing compares to the wizard reading. Up, down, and around simply. Thank you so much, RP. Yep, in buy form, last first presented, last fair value gap. Congratulations, card lover. Yesterday's AM session low. What do you mean by that? Sophia, I'm here, your little brother. All who taking payouts should donate to this. No, 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 no. Please, Ahmad, please don't say like that way, brother. Please don't say like that way, man. I mean, it's not right. I hope you'll understand, Ahmad. If I come to Portugal, I'll buy you a cigarette. It's nice to smoke after a coffee. I think Jamil is gonna increase his cost. Okay, so Jamil, now you have to pay for two coffee instead of one. Mahdi is also going to join me. I mean explanation. What do you mean by explanation, Kuba? I missed your previous comment. With coffee, not after coffee, loser. Yeah, absolutely. With coffee, not after the coffee. I love with coffee. Guys, if I ask you a simple question, is that a good price action to know? Is that a good price action to you? Forget about everything I explained, where the market is going, how it is going. Forget about everything. Just you are watching this empty chart over here in this 15-minute chart and this 1-minute chart. What do you think? Is this a good price action? Is this easier for you to break? Forget whatever I told you. First give me the reply and then I will ask you the next question. Three booms for me, the sell and to buy. Your logic is on point. Super, brother. You just try to catch that logic, brother. Therefore, yeah, so of course, man, with the coffee. I love it with the coffee. No, we are going to sit outside of the shop, man. Nope, nope, not easy. Accumulation, high resistance liquidity run. Absolutely, brother. No good price action. Absolutely. Thank you so much for replying to me. Now I would love to explain the things right now. Okay. You will just tell me, is that easier to easy or not? Okay. So I'm going to mark a line here. Just remember this is the 50% of that opening gap. Okay. And I'm going to remove this one as well. This is the 50% of the new week opening gap. This is the 50% of the opening gap. Market went higher. When it went higher, you had this sell side liquidity, a very clean sell side liquidity. Okay, over here, clean loss. Trade the 50% of this opening gap. Left the gap open, which is a breakaway gap. This was a breakaway gap here. This is the thing I'm going to teach you guys, how you should use an old fair value gap. Old fair value gap actually. How you are going to use it. Okay, this Friday I'm going to talk about this one. So it left that gap open, that gave me the confidence after reaching to the new week opening gap. This is the area to look for the sell, first for this sell side liquidity and then for the 50%. Is that logical? Now is it going to make sense to you? It came here. Now you will switch to your original bias toward that buy side liquidity. Original bias, remember. The lowest down close body close candle that has traded both 15-minute last fair value gap as well as the new week opening gap. You will take the buy over here, take partial, put a stop loss to the break even, maybe you'll get stopped out over here. At the same time, you have found this 22 IT model. You took the buy from the 22 IT model, stop loss below this low, below that low, go 1:1, take the partial, maybe you'll get stopped out to the break even. Forget about that, maybe you took a loss over here. You got another 22 IT model inside the old 22 IT model, another buy from this order block, from the from the fair value gap, from the order block, wherever you fill, until the last fair value gap. So this market came to the last fair value gap. How far it can fall? This low, that high. Equilibrium, that should be the last line for this falling. If this market come to this deep discounted zone, means it is going to fall for this relatively equal loss. I'm not going to take the sell. I'll let the sell go. Instead of that, I'll keep looking for the buying opportunity. But I know that if it reverses from this area, for the first time it will close above this last fair value gap. It's my new buying opportunity. How far? Until this buy side liquidity. Does it make sense to you guys now? Even though it's a very bad price action, very difficult price action, still I have showed you that where exactly from where it has been rejected, from that gap. When it was appearing, what did I say? If it trade this gap now, it will never react. If it doesn't do that, it can react. It has reacted from there. went through this gap again. I just didn't mark it. There is a very small gap. You can see that below the breakaway gap, the first gap, a very important gap. Rejected from there, come back again. Last parabolic reaction, send the market lower again. You can check your 15-minute chart to find something over here, and then it will go higher again. It can be respected a bit, the low of this new week opening gap, whatever the low of this new week opening gap is, and then it will keep going higher. Does it make sense after explaining this thing with the logical things, not as in hindsight? Everything has been explained to you. See this reaction, low of that new week opening gap around this area. So I can't take a buy from here right now when it is reacting from the new week opening gap low. Hey Ben, thank you brother for being a member. I'm getting a lot of member brother. Thank you so much guys. Why did you choose gap at 927 911 927 911? Brother, Kuba, you are my member. Don't worry, brother. I'm saying that this Friday, I'm going to teach you how to use a old fair value gap in a precise way. That's gonna be the session for this Friday. So wait until the Friday, brother. Okay? This is for you, Kuba. The gift for you, brother. Ben, I'm expecting a penguin from you, brother. Jeffrey, I just don't know the time, brother. You will get the notification. You will get the notification. If you miss it, don't worry. You can watch it, rewatch it. You are the member as well, so you will be able to watch it, man. When you learn how to read the wizard way, then we can break the market up, down, and around 20 to 40 handle. But how many handle is enough handles? That's the real battle. Absolutely, Rabi, RP. That's the real question. How many handle is enough for you? How many handle do you really need to be a profitable trader? For some people, 20, 200 to $300 is enough. How much is enough for you? I got another member. Thank you, MMMMM. Thank you, brother, for being the member. Just don't forget to give me the penguin. Ben, just give me, okay? Wait for Christmas. Okay. I've followed many people here. Let's see, what did he say? I have followed many people here, but the way you do things, man, it's amazing. Keep up the good job. Thank you so much, brother, for that compliment. I'm just waiting for 11 a.m. to see if it can provide for the last opportunity or not. But already we have framed a lot of trades, okay? So it's not something I'm in rush to go for another trade. I'll just wait for the 11 to see if it can provide me any other opportunity. I'm not interested to look for any kind of sell. I'll only go for the buy if it provide me anything. So first thing I'm waiting here to see if it can close above the last parabolic gap. You see here this one? If it can close above this last parabolic gap, that's the first thing I'm waiting for you over here. Hell yeah, no problem, man. Just give me the penguin, MM. Just give me the penguin, brother. Now you are able to give me the real penguin, guys. I would love to take a moment to you, guys. I'm so sorry for that, but I would love to go for that. This is the take profit trader. Why I'm showing this to you because it has a great offer right now. 30% off, no activation fees, 100% initial test refunds. That means whatever fees you are going to pay to buy the challenge account, if you can pass that challenge account and request for the payout, which is possible if you follow the things I told you at the beginning of this stream, very easy. They are going to give you that 100% fees back with your payout. Use the code T2 wizard, not this one. If you use the code T2 wizard, they are gonna be the same. Okay, so you are going to get the same offer if you use this code, okay, over here. This one, TPT code is T2 wizard. You'll get that same code, okay? And one of my brother actually talked about the funding ticks. Just let me see, do they have exactly funding ticks? They have 50% discount. Who someone told me, I just don't remember the name. Yeah, Black Friday is here, 50% off. Code T2 Wizard, same code. Okay, how much is gonna be the cost? Let me see. mm, Pro plus 50k account. Five days of trading, student account, the 40% consistency live, end of the day. Okay, I think after 130, how much is gonna be? Like $50, something like that. Like after 50% discount, I really don't know. You can make it 1000. Okay, so I think it will be a very small $38. I think $38. It's gonna be $38. 50k account, $38. No activation fees, nothing. So if you use the code T2 Wizard, the same code T2 Wizard, you'll get that opportunity as well. So it's up to you guys. If you want, you can use it. We have like another one, Blue Guardian Futures. They have also the offer. Blue Guardian Futures. I think they have the offer 60% discount, I guess. Yeah, they have the 60% discount and it's gonna cost like $31 only. Wow. No, it should be this one standard because there is no activation fees. It's gonna be $40 actually. So the same code T2 Wizard. If any of you are interested, you guys can use the code for me. Someone has taken the membership again. Hey Funer, thank you brother for being the member. Just make sure that you put the give the penguin like gave me. So if anyone 51 rejected from there, please tell me what was missing there for an entry. There is no entry I'm waiting for, brother. I mean, if I am bullish, I will expect it is going to respect the 50%. It doesn't mean that I'm going to take the entry over there. It's not for taking the entry, it's for getting the bias to be corrected. That means if it come here, any kind of buy is low probability. But if it work with the 50%, it means the buy is high probability. If I am looking for the buying opportunity, then I can use the model over there. So here it just came here. It doesn't mean I'm going to take the buy over there. You need the model as well. It would be nice if you can share your trading view features. I am trying to set up all the features you use, but it would be nice if you can someday. I'll try to do that, brother. I just don't know what you mean. But just remind me to the Discord, okay? When I'll be in the Discord live, just remind me that what you mean to the sharing the things. I'll just share it, no problem, brother. Do you include the volume imbalance on the last fair value cap? If you would love to do that, you can do that. I don't like to do that. It's not a trade signal to any of you. The first time it will close above this last gap. The next candle will tap to this gap. That's my buying opportunity. New buy. Stop loss is going to be below this candle over here that has validated this last gap as an inverse gap. Remember, target is this high over here. That is the high. It's gonna be my target over here. There, okay. Buy sell liquidity. I'm not expecting not even a single candle to close below the 50% of this gap. See this dotted line? Yeah, it can go below, no problem. Body has to close above the dotted line. We'll go for the trade by putting the stop loss. I can see it's just 14 handles, sorry, 13 handle. So I'll just put it a bit below because it's a no wick candle, just below. Okay, so 16 handle, I'll take the risk. We'll go for a 20 handle partial, which is here, around here. This is gonna be the 20 handle partial, and we'll target this buy side liquidity. I'm showing this to you at least 10 thousandths of the time now. 10 thousandths of the time. This last gap. Look at this yesterday's PM session. What was that PM session? I think this is that area. That last gap. Observe it the same way. Now look at this area. Entry when it did I showing this to you right now, or did I tell you why when the market was here? Remember, I'm not interested to take the buy from here. I will wait this market to close above this last gap, then it will tap to this gap. I'll take the buy over here. I'll put my stop loss below that candle which has validated this gap as inverse gap. As you can see, it's a very small stop loss, very small. Okay, so would love to give a bit more room so that no wick candle, it would love to make a wick for this candle manipulation. I'm not going to get a stop out, just a bit more, but nobody should close below the constant engrossment. We'll take a partial around 1:1, which is if the stop loss is below than 20 handle, we'll try to take the partial around 20 handle, target that high, or maybe 5 handle above that high, whatever you'd love to target. It's up to you by putting the stop loss to the break even. Is that something? Hey Pablo. No, not the Pablo. I thought it's Pablo because this picture was for the Pablo. Okay, Buloni. Nebuloni. Okay, I think I'm mistaken. I have mistaken. Ah, that should be the Pablo, if I'm not wrong. Maybe I mistake. However, new I can see you are my member as well. Thank you, brother, for being over here. Tell me, brother, is this hindsight, or did I tell you when the market was here, this is my buying opportunity? I need to know, brother. Did I show this to you at least 10,000s of the time? Yes, I am. Oh, okay. See, I didn't mistake. You are the Pablo. Thank you, brother. No hindsight. You are the wizard. Thank you so much, brother. Now, those people who love to complain, tell me, what is your complaint here? At least this high. It doesn't mean that it's going to stop over here. I would love to see at least this high will be taken. Then if it can keep going higher, that's a different matter. Hindsight for us learning. Go back. Go back. What was the time? Candles time was 10:11. So in this live, go back while you will see here around this area time zone. It's showing 10:11. What did I say over there exactly? I told that I'm not interested to take the buy here. Instead of that, I will wait for this candle to close above this last fair value gap. Then I will take the buy from that last fair value gap by believing that nobody is going to close below this constant engrossment and it will keep going higher. When the market was here, I have framed that trade that time. But again, it's all the good things, man. I love to give you the information. I love it. So I'm seeing this and I'm getting afraid at 100% no. I'm clearly seeing this is the reaction from the 50% of the new week opening up. This line is the 50%. It's just a reaction. I don't give a shit. I know that finally it is going to be broken. Market has to come over here. So, brother, the buy has been done here. Look, this candle closed, that candle open and trade this gap. Done. There is nothing called retest. Closed, tap, done. No complaints, just boom. Congratulations, brother. Wizard, foresight, learner, hindsight. Oh, okay, wizard, foresight, learner, hindsight. Oh, thank you, brothers. Really, to be honest, I mean, that was the setup should be done. That's good. Didn't you? Boom. Why are you in this trade, brother? I have 5 days in a row green. Congratulations, Sophia. Don't overtrade, sister. You know the rules. You have to be follow the rules. Is there anyone who took that trade without me framing this trade because you knew that it is going to happen like that way? Is there anyone who took this trade without me? Okay, I framed that. That's why you took the trade. No, you knew that how to use this gap. Is there anyone? Yesterday's PM session when I was in Discord live, this thing I have explained for near about half an hour. Just I have explained this one. I'm not overtrading, that is the difference. Cool, sister. Cool, cool. Third boom. Hey, Vedi. Congratulations, brother. I did, brother. Last five cap inversion. Congratulations, Sujivan. I knew that you will do that because you were with me so long. So I was not expecting the reply from you. Whatever you will do, I know that you are going to do that by yourself. You'll never copy my trade. I'm more interested about the new people actually. Okay, Ed highlight. You took that trade without me. Congratulations, brother. I knew about this. Okay, Kuba, but missed it. Ah, man, it's one train will go. There will be 100 more trains on the queue. Okay, is it done over here? Are you going to close your trade over there? No. What did I say here? Remember, I told that close the trade. Don't even let the runner go. Remember, it was very specific. Closed the trade. Don't even let the runner go. Close the trade. Here, you're not going to close the trade. If you have some runner, let it run. How far? Until this buy side liquidity. And more importantly, the 50%. You don't need that much, but at least by trailing the stop loss, as far as you can hold the trade, it's up to you, man. But here, the logic is close the trade. You are going against your bias. And here, just don't close the trade. Take the partial, put a stop loss to the break even or the trail the stop loss, let the runner go until this buy side liquidity. And if it just by trailing your stop loss you got a stop loss, be happy with that. Just simply be happy with that. Me Khalil, I mean buy. How many trades are you taking, brother? I'm not thinking that you are in the right place, brother. I don't think so. Because I saw previously you told that you took some entries. So if you're doing that in your same account, I'm not the right guy you should watch. I'm sorry to say that, but I'm not the right guy to watch, okay? By a different account. I appreciate that. If you really do that with different account, I really appreciate it. But same account, no. I didn't take because I was expecting a new visit to the fair. There is no reason to the new visit. When uh, Sachin asked me about the premium and discount, what did I tell you? It can maximum fall until this equilibrium. Body should work around this level or above this level. This is a confirmation for me to go for the buy from this last fair value gap. This is the confirmation. If I have seen that this market came to this deep discounted area, I'll never go for the buy when this market will close above this last fair value gap, because it can simply leave the build the buy side liquidity and then it will keep falling again to clear the sell side liquidity. If it come over here, it is also possible. So first I need the confirmation. This was the confirmation depending on the premium and discount. Was very specific. I never hesitate. I just told that this can maximum fall until this area. The best is to work this premium fair value gap and then it will keep going higher. Now, if I see the bodies, okay, it actually closed below this gap. It would be the best if it could close inside this gap. However, when I have seen this confirmation, I'm pretty much confident to go for that buy. What else can happen? Maybe I'll get stopped out. I'll take re-entry. Maybe I'll get stopped out. I'll take re-entry by believing that until this high is not taken, this market will keep going higher. And when it will be taken, I'll let this run to go until this buy side liquidity. Next reaction can happen with the upper quadrant of this new week opening gap. So here to here, this is the upper quadrant of the new week opening gap. Next reaction can happen from there or to the top. But I will trail my stop loss with the logic and then I will go for that. I break this market step by step by showing you every kind of opportunity. Today is a good day because market always gave us the entry, but yesterday it was not giving us the entry, unfortunately. But today it is giving us. I'm very happy to see that. Do you get that, Jamil? Exactly. Rest of life left to trade. I just follow you since 2 weeks. I see this last setup is one of the highest probability. No, it's not right, Julian. Took long from 10:45 order block. Took long from the 10:45 order block. It's not the order block. I'm sorry to say, don't you? You're adding things that I don't like. You took the you have successfully done the worst job you should not do. You have successfully done the worst job you should not do. The thing is, the order block here is below the new week opening gap, exactly the below of this new week opening gap. You can go a bit higher with this candle as well. Still, that is around the new week opening gap low. This is the worst job one trader can do in his life ever, to go for a buy below the new week opening gap. Now you got the boom, you will think that I have done a good job. Later you will regret for that. I promise you, brother. I'm telling this to you because you are my brother. I know that you are not going to mind, but it's of course it's up to you, brother. You can let it go. Why are you talking about? I always copy your trades. Don't copy my trade, man. I know that you don't. You're just kidding. I got two buys without you, framed the trades using your logic, and two booms using one micro. Congratulations, Anthony. I love to see that. If you're enjoying the stream, kindly smash the like button and subscribe on channel to show your appreciation. Everything in this channel and related platforms, Discord and X, are completely free. Thank you so much, Mahdi. Find out useful information on Tito's X profile free of charge. No one asks you any money at all. Please beware of scammers. Please do that. Thank you for sharing that link. Thanks for the explanation. No problem. Is it possible? Is it possible to live off the charts or just extra income? Is it possible to live off the charts or just extra income? Please watch the first part of today's live. First 1 hour. I just did a big rant. Watch it. You will get your reply over there, brother. If you can follow them, it's not only living the life of the chart, it's kind of making millions of dollars from the chart. If you don't follow them, you will never be able to make some extra from the chart. It's kind of you will keep losing the trade. Very straightforward. I don't want to give you a false hope. The reality is hard. You have to accept the reality. So either you have to follow the things I shared over there and live your life like a king, or you can do whatever you want to do. You will be a loser always. Always you'll be a loser. That's the two way you can do. Hi Chotu, I'm pushing like button every time you are reminding without failed. Don't do that, brother. Just push the like button one time and let it go. However, guys, I think it's done for today. Just remember that buy side liquid is my interest to see if it can reach over here. More importantly, until the 50%. If anyone has any question, let me know. Otherwise, I think I'm done for today. It's enough for a single day. All we heard is free, free, free. This Friday members only. Let's show some coffee appreciation for the tweezer. Thank you so much, RP. Ajay, thanks for the penguin, brother. How do I not be a loser? Please watch the first part of this stream. It's a request to all of you, whoever missed it. The first thing, sorry, the first part of today's live, which is started from around 10:10, sorry, 8:10. Watch it from there. I've already gave you all the plan to be a consistent profitable trader and being a winner instead of a loser. If you can follow it, you'll be a winner. If you don't follow it, you'll be a loser. There is just clear two way. What is your question, Pablo? Like button or be loser of all time? Yeah, with the like button or be a loser for all time. What's your question, brother? Oh, by the way, I really would love to know that how many of you are green today. 198% people voted. 66% people has the problem with the psychology. Please watch the first part of today's live. It's a request to all of you. I'd love to see how many of you are actually green today. Gray means you didn't take any trade, okay? Wow, somebody has donated me. Hey, don't you? Thanks for that donation, man. I love it, man. Thanks for that coffee appreciation. I love it, man. Thanks to have a good time. I had a question, right? Just I'm looking for something to study during Thanksgivings. Do you have any recent model I can study? I have talked about a premium and discount a lot for last few lives. You can watch them, Pablo, if you missed them. The premium and discount. That's the thing I was focusing last few days. Thank you, don't you? Thank you, man. I love you, man. RP, boom, penguin, boom, love, target hit, blue tick, 100%. Explanation, that's cool. Don't you? Thanks for that green, man. You know, don't you? don't overtrade, and you have to follow the same rules you are following. It will always lead you to the payout. Simple, brother. The long you will follow it, the long you will get the payout. When you will break it, you will lose the account. Simple, brother. How important last 15-minute fair value gap above new week opening gap? Depends on your what to say, I mean the um, how to say that, depends on your target, depends on your price action, brother. I mean, I just can't simply reply to you about this question. Okay, I can do that, but it's gonna be not, it's not right. Okay, I should not do that. So there needs more confluences to use the last fair value gap, which is above the new week opening gap. I think if this type of scenario ever come, I'll explain that, brother. I hope you'll get my point, Vin. Having losses today, if you take the loss today, I'm just a failure. I also like that way. Green, I'm going to enjoy my holidays. Thank you, Chitu, and everyone. Happy holiday all. Thank you, Matthew, for your green, man. I don't know what happened to me. I think sometimes shit happens. Just don't overtrade, brother. Just don't overtrade. Sophia is green. That's cool. I will start trading in FOMO. No, you have to be very strict, brother. Don't do that. It's in between current buy side liquidity. This small gap, you can just add it with the last line of the new week opening gap. Okay, they are all going to be broken, but to be honest, what else can happen? It can give you some kind of reaction because the high of the new week opening gap and the last gap is aligned with each other. Okay, almost each other. So you can just extend the high of the new week opening gap to until the new week sorry, last fair value gap high. So treat it as a resistance. So when this resistance is going to be broken, the liquidity is going to be taken. It can give you some kind of reaction. Some kind of reaction, okay, brother? Thank you, Fatty. Thank you so much, brother. Thank you, Arthur. Arthur, are you bullish today? Wow, 76% people are bullish. Hey guys, can you all of you can push the voted over here? I can just 41 vote out of 118 people. Just push the vote, okay? I really would love to see how many of you are green today. In these beautiful days, not only days, days after days after days after days. We're doing great. How many days? I'm not seeing any losing trade. I think I should go for a losing trade tomorrow. Tomorrow is holiday, right? Yeah, we'll go for a losing trade tomorrow. No problem, brother. Hit 47 candle, respected order block C to the tick in the line with 50% or range. Is it? It is so beautiful. Wow, that's cool, brother. But whatever is your biases, don't think anything else instead of buy until this buy side liquidity is not taken. Just don't switch your bias. It's a request. Okay, still 76% people just voted as a green. Happy to see that. Day by days I'm seeing a more greens, but please don't overtrade, don't over leverage. I didn't push the button not even a single time after the first trade. You can see that I have outlined a lot of trades, but I didn't push the button. No need to push the button. Like just took that trade. Done. Did I push the button anytime? Was I confused about this trade? Anybody can tell me that. Was I confused about this trade? Was I confused about this trade? 22 item. Was I confused about that order block entry? Was I confused about this parallel gap entry? Was I confused about this order block entry? None of them I was confused. None of them. It was not something like if it works. No, it was when it will work, when it will close, when it will do that. It's going to do that like that way. But still, I don't need to push the button. Now, if you have more accounts, then at least go maximum 2 to 3 trades in a day. If there is 10 opportunities, choose at least maximum 3 opportunities in a day. Don't go more than that, please. It's all about the uh, psychology, brother. Are you streaming PM session? No, sir. I have to join the Portuguese class. Actually, after this, I'm going to close this stream. Then I have to join the Portuguese language course class. We'll be trading tomorrow. I'll just come to see the market. Not interested to push the button tomorrow if tomorrow is the US holiday. But remember, guys, today's lunch hour should be so beautiful. So if you find any opportunities around this lunch hour, you are allowed to go for the trade because tomorrow is holiday. If you are already profitable, no need to push the button again. And I don't think so there is any more question. Just would love to request you a bit more. I can see that 148 likes. Just give me 2 more likes. Wow, I got 16 euro as a donation today. Awesome. Thank you so much. All of this donation. Thank you so much. Guys, can you please make it 150? If there is just 2 person who didn't push the like button, make it 150. Please do that for me before closing. Please. Just 2 more likes. Nobody? Just 1 more likes, guys. 150, okay? It's really so good. Likes, it's free. You don't need to pay this money, okay? To push the like button. Please give me 1 more likes. Is making money from trading is hard? Do you really believe it is hard? Yeah, Kuba. Everyone leave, but oh, I got it. Okay, 154. Okay, to be honest, I'm done. See you, brother. Thanks for today. No worries, Kuba. Done for the day. Beautiful trade. I have learned so much. Congratulations, Arthur. Oh, you are the Dora, right? Yesterday I talked to you, Dora. Arthur Dora. You are the same girl. Just follow the things I told you yesterday if you didn't forget. And if you are still confused, please watch the first part today's live. It's gonna be a game changer for you. Muito obrigado, vai com Deus. De nada, de nada. I'm learning it, man. Okay, see you guys. Both are. Until the next time, cheers, guys.